Under a white ceramic duck wearing a yellow raincoat.
Where are you?
Open the drapes.
One TV-obsessed gecko. Revolutionary 3D graphics. Free roaming gameplay. It's Guess, Enter the Gecko. Now on Nintendo 64.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
Ah! Mom.
Exterminated. First you grow strong, then you grow scared. Metroid Fusion, only on Game Boy Advance.
Now, I know how much you like Pokemon, so I've made you a special breakfast. Look, it's Pikachu. Pika Pika.
Looking for a real Pokemon breakfast? You can grab Kellogg's Pokemon cereal with Pikachu, Oddish, Poliwhirl and Ditto. It's crunchy, it's tasty. And by sending in 2 tokens, you could win one of 1,000 Pokemon Battletop Stadium game kits. But it's only for a limited time and only from Kellogg's.
What are friends? Friends are there to pick you up when you're feeling a little down. Friends are there to rearrange someone's face when they're acting like a clown. Friends are a hamster, a fish, and an owl in Kirby's Dream Land 2. If you ain't fighting on their side, well, man, I'd pity you.
Kirby's back and the Flappy One brought 3 rowdy friends. It's a pumped-up, powered-up Kirby in Kirby's Dream Land 2. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
Will you be my friend?
The world a special place. Cherish life and never waste.
Everyone loves a sunshiny day.
We're gonna keep it that way. That's clean is better than dirty, and dirty's meaner than clean.
Let's all lend a helping hand. Mario can't do it alone. He'll spray his water to fly around and clean the sludge that's on the ground.
That's clean is better than dirty, and dirty's meaner than clean.
Super Mario Sunshine, only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
Something's coming. From the creator of Resident Evil, Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis, only from Capcom.
Ready for everyone. Spin your little monkey, spin! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hiya, whoa, whoa, whoa! It's like a party, but it's better than a party. The monkey falls and keeps going and going. I go real fast. Vroom! I go real fast. Vroom! Falling, 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 falling. Just blasted off. Super duper! Super Monkey Ball 2! See ya!
I stand eternally humbled by your glory.
You can always tell who's been to the party. Mario Party 3. New characters, new adventure boards, and over 70 new minigames. You and your friends might want to get some rest. Mario Party 3, rated E for everyone.
ホットマリオなんか最近しんどいわなんでやろしゃあないですやんお姫さん助けに行くんやからあいつらうちらのこと投げたりするらしいやんまあまあぺちゃんこにされたりねあ来たかわいいなマリオルイージベビーマリオベビールイージ4人で協力して大冒険
Introducing Nintendo Score 64 and win at Taco Bell. Just peel the coin off the lid, score 64, and you could win an N64 system, cash, or millions of other great prizes. And who knows who'll win the Porsche Boxster. It's Score 64 and win, only at Taco Bell.
All right, I'm going to start your exam now.
Oh, what's that?
It looks like Frogger Advanced, going a little deeper.
Hey, is that Spider-Man?
Game Boy Advance, more games equals more fun. Rated E for everyone.
Viewer discretion is advised. The following program is intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. This stream will contain some material that parents would not find suitable for their children, including violent and graphic depictions, drug references, significant fucking profanity, and sexual themes.
Hello, chat. Everyone's doing pretty good today. I know it's a very, very late night stream. We've been busy all day, chat. We've bounced around a couple people's streams. I hope you got to catch our dropping in on Video Happy Show's birthday, or we just came from Fangsy's horse race, where we had a very special car we developed. Yes, hey, how you doing? You're having a good evening. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for today, chat. We got a sponsored segment. The sponsorship is going to go a while. A lot this weekend, maybe even more afterward. Oof. Doing good. Got your injections today. Ah, fuck, I forgot to do my injection. I'll do it before I go to bed. It's already late enough that you know, whatever. Hello, Oaken. Hello, Amyolithus. But yeah, we got sponsored segment, chat. If you find this game interesting, I know you haven't seen it just yet. It's called Everwind. It's the new block game. The new it's kind of everything I wanted out of something like Minecraft or Hytale or whichever block game that's come out recently that you're enjoying the most. You can make an airship. That's all I want. I just want to make an airship. I'm so simple. I would thank you, Bohemia Interactive, for giving us a key. I have the announcement over on Twitch. You can click at the top of chat. You go to the Steam page if you're interested in that kind of thing. Also with YouTube, it'll be down in the description. I think I've done all my due diligence here. Let's go ahead and play the game. Ooh, DirectX 12 or 11. Which one's gonna crash? Let's go 12. I hope for fingers crossed. Thingies crossed. We're gonna have Casey here in a little bit. By the way. Very excited for this game. We've got a lot of sponsored segments coming soon, chat. I do apologize. Intel inside. I'm naked. What the hell? Is that legal? Can we do that? Play. Create new world. Yeah, what should we name the world? Let's go with, I always put so much effort in this and it never matters. It never matters. T for Tierra. Oh, that's good. T for Terra. We gotta keep the T for T going. It's the most important thing about the stream. Everybody knows the most important thing about the Weird Autumn stream is all the T for T. So this is in early access and just released. For those of you interested. There's a whole like aspect of like engineering. It's hard to explain. It's like there's a Minecraft mod pack that I could compare it to, but I don't know what it's called because I don't play Minecraft. I might need to adjust some settings real quick. The game might look too good. Let's go low and make sure that works. We can upscale. Yeah, fuck it. DLSS 5. Which one's XEX? I think it's TSR? Then I actually don't hate frame generation. Maybe that's a hot take. I'm unsure. I've been liking it a little bit in Deadlock. Holy crap. Whenever I saw this for the first time, chat, it reminded me of Bossa Studios game's World Adrift. Which I'm still I mean, I'm personally a Bossa Studios hater for a variety of reasons. R.I.P. Decksplash, but I got nails. There's a guy who's mad at me. Body packing top secret documents. Call that intel inside. There's a guy who's mad at me, but he's stupid. So, the cool thing about this as well is it's an RPG. It's a procedurally generated RPG. I think I can make. Which, I quite like the idea of... I quite like the idea of, because it means I get to just do the thing that I like doing in like Skyrim and stuff, which is just walking around and exploring and finding new places and beating the crap out of people. Theoretically, I could play this game for 1,000 hours and probably not get bored. Who knows what'll happen for sure, but theoretically that's kind of possible.
Hi.
Casey, hey Casey.
Ring, ding, 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 ding. I'm a telephone.
Ring, 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 ring. Casey phone. Worked better in my head.
No, it's good though.
Worked better in my head. It's pretty good. I was thinking about a banana phone bit because somebody did something in one of the streams we were in earlier today. And they did like a phone ringy bit. And I thought, haha. Banana phone.
Banana phone. I actually took a banana this morning and pretended it was a phone as a joke.
That's funny. Good bit. Good bit. +2.
There's a redeem on my channel that makes me a banana phone also.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it plays a banana phone song.
That's so good.
I like transform. I like to put it on my. There's a TV screen that I have that's like a 3D rendered environment that has a day-night cycle on it. But it is like a video, so it's not. I don't run it. It's like Jeep to run, you know, on the GPU. There's a lot of stuff I've done to save GPU. I guess.
It's so hard. Like I'm at a point where it's like if I was able to get a second computer, I probably would, just so I could continue to full send GPU stuff. But I think I'm at a point where I can't do anything. I'm maxed out on resources.
Until you get
some sort of new computer. Like I was even considering getting like the Steam computer if it's cheap enough. You know?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't
We're gonna
expensive.
see on the horizon things change. We'll see what's out there.
Things are going well. Things are going really well right now. Yeah. You know?
What if there was a landline phone that was shaped like Michael Rosen?
Nice.
Nice. I love different shaped phones of things.
I feel like that was a very fun era, like the 80s and I guess early 90s, having funny shaped phones.
I guess of all of the type of stuff that I sort of like to do on my show, I guess there's a thrill I have towards designing shit. And so like the product making part of what I do is really fun. I think that's kind of why I wanted to do like Evil Walmart, you know, because it felt like the right environment for me to do anything in, because capitalism kind of works that way, where it sells you anything to do anything else. And so I kind of thought about how I fixate on hypermodularity a lot, and so that is something that I kind of think is cool on my show, at least, because it makes me have a lot of like creative freedom, and that matters to me particularly. I'm sort of a freewheeler when it goes to my ideas. I kind of go, oh, with this and then that, and then sometimes I throw shit out and put shit together, and it probably looks nuts to the outside world when especially as like a lot of the time the result is like large organed things.
I think nope, lost my train of thought. I don't think is what I'm trying to get at here. I like that you I think we have very similar creative philosophies.
Yeah. I really appreciate that you have things that you won't hold, because you'll be like, I don't give a shit. And it's like, I really like that actually, because like I feel like there are things that you have to do in order to do art well. You do have to sort of like get over yourself a little bit about certain things, and like
what's an example of?
That the art world is like really suffocating and
okay,
contrary to what you want. So in order to really succeed in it, you have to not go with that flow.
Yeah, you have to kind of push your own flow.
Yeah, and that can be difficult, but it is the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's shit's complicated.
It is complicated. I think a lot of stuff that is like at first principles is not the way the end result
44 minutes? Oh no, hold on, sorry.
Wait.
Okay, that much wood will last 44 minutes.
That long, yeah.
I thought the whole thing was gonna be like,
I was like,
whoa!
Crap,
Hold on, no. Yeah, no, it's I'm just wrong. Yeah, no, I think shit, say something funny, quick.
Banana phone. That's what they hired me for.
Yeah, true. I am so excited for like the next month or so of stuff. I have a lot of I got a lot of people. I've been reached out for a lot of things. I have a lot of collabs I want to do. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have a fun time.
I've been happy about that. Making you happy.
Hopefully I will be able to actually work well.
We'll tackle it when we get to it, right? The bridge will be there, and we'll cross it.
Oh yeah.
It's a big thing though. I guess thinking about upgrading and moving and stuff is kind of a similar like feeling of like refreshment in a sort of way, which does come with a sort of way of being exciting. And I think about maybe some of the best times I've had streaming are when I've found a way to excite myself in a way that's really hard to control. And so it ends up leading to me kind of streaming in a way that is like very...
It's what you gotta do. You gotta really get yourself excited.
Because it helps you have those like moments where you're just sort of like engaged in a way that surprises you. I think the surprise for yourself is the worthwhile part, and I think that's why I appreciate them a lot. Is that the one that fucking comes to mind for some reason is playing the fucking dumbass water park sim game, where it's like just like ragdolls and shit.
There is something about kind of mid-tier simulation games.
Yeah! I guess they make me excited, and so maybe that makes everyone else excited.
They're fun and silly. And it's like everybody loves to see a game get broken a little bit. We love good games, right? We love good games. But we also love games that are a little bit scuffed. Mm-hmm. I think I've said it before.
Being different is important, even if it's shitty, because it means that it's worthwhile, in a sense that it is talked about.
Have I told you about my opinion on Mario 64?
What is your opinion on Mario 64?
Mario 64 is a great game. One of the best games of all time. Because it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Mario 64 is awesome. And we're still talking about it to this day. Because the camera is a little bit bad. Sometimes the jumping's wonky. Right? If it wasn't for the game sucking a little bit, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. It would be like, oh yeah, I played I don't know, Death Stranding.
The level design
right?
is so, like, for the first time ever, right? They're like, let's make these 3D stages, and it's like so all over the place. It's really interesting, also, I guess, because it's like
capybara.
It's interesting to bring up because it's like it's hard to know if what it is doing is the best that stuff could be, because people frankly have never really, or I'm sure developers out there are always trying to think of the next best thing, and so maybe it comes down to that, right? But it's weird to look at that and then be like, shit, what was it doing so right, but it was also this imperfect thing. And then of course the capital way to recapture that, right, is maybe extract the value, recreate it, but
yeah,
I think it's cool to think about that, because it's like,
but the obvious solution to it is that it did something new.
It really did. I think of its levels.
We're at a point where there isn't a whole lot of innovation. This feels innovative to the block game genre. I guess there was an RPG, but you got your block game building. There's been I guess Valheim and stuff, but then you've got this cool floating ship and stuff. So it's like it feels a little bit innovative on the thing. Use the compass. Oh,
this reminds me of Raft, but Raft doesn't have
I mentioned it. I think you were away at the time. There's a game called Worlds Adrift. We talked last night about how I hate Bossa Studios. They made Worlds Adrift. It lasted for about a year and a half or so, and then they canceled the game and they shut down the servers, and it's gone forever now.
Oh damn!
There's people working on bringing it back a little bit, but it's like what are we gonna do? Break the parts. Okay, I'm like, what am I doing here?
It's not like that company doesn't make video games.
I think I don't know. Can I tell them what we were talking about last night, or should we keep it a secret until we have like a prototype?
You can blab about it a bit, right?
I was talking to Casey because we've been talking about wanting to make a game, right, chat? And
people know. I've definitely told my own chatters, hey, I'm thinking of making it, and then I like blab about my fucking thing for like 4 minutes or something, or 5 or 6 or 7.
I pitched to Casey making Deck Splash. So
I could really see it because like I was just thinking this morning about how I love parkour, but like not parkour, but you know, like I mean this like kind of Tony Hawkish shit where you're like kind of going and doing trick jumps and flips and shit. I don't know, something about that.
Holy crap. How do I found out I know how to mine, but how do I craft?
Craft! The craft button!
But yeah, I think that's something I would like to try and tackle. I think it would be really cool, and it would bring back that game to people who never got a chance to experience it in a way. It would just be neat. It would be neat. Like me, I'm a neat. I've had people come in, because that used to be one of my tags. And people come in and be like, are you really?
Are you really?
Are you really, or are you pretending?
Oh my god. It's because they're in need.
Yeah, yeah.
They're trying to check. It's like when you buy something and you're like, yeah, it's for my cousin. And you're like, yeah, right, buddy.
Just got home and took your bra off. That's like one of the best feelings. Do you think? What do you think? I feel like that's the best feeling in the world.
I was gonna type "I love bra off" or some shit like that because I wasn't trying to capture the feeling, but it's like yes.
It is a very good. It's a very good feeling. I don't wear real bras very often because I don't leave the house. So I wear like a sports bra, and then sports bras don't feel like that much. This also isn't the right station. What station are we supposed to be building? Craft cockpit. I don't know what the pin of a cock's gonna do for me, but
sorry, I was drooling.
Maybe it'll lay an egg.
It was probably about I don't know, something about you wearing a sports bra, maybe being all sweaty.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been on like Nixel, you've been at the gym all day, haven't you? You've been like, you've been working out, I think. I think that's what she said in the general chat. Where do I craft the stuff? I kind of want to craft a sword, you know?
I like wearing a bra, but also like I totally get it when like not wearing a bra ever. Also, because it's like fuck it. Because I'm just like I haven't worn a bra in like a few months. I have to admit, maybe once or twice to go out like to do like special like when I was doing like interviews and shit. I was like I gotta look good, so definitely then. But like I haven't been doing shit. Are you really a neat? Yeah, buddy. I don't fucking wear fucking clothes in my house, and I fucking have 600,000 monster cans stacked at the ceiling.
I think the funny thing, it was like they came in while I was doing like a sponsored segment or some shit. So it was like, am I? You know what? That's a good question.
Really good question.
I had an existential crisis on stream.
chatters do be having and inducing existential crises. I find.
Why do you do that to us?
Chat, you got any explanation for that? Is it just always like a Wednesday for you guys?
Permanent Wednesday. You went to the gym and then you went on a hike. That's fun.
I'm so sorry, I'm eating pizza.
I ate a whole pizza for dinner.
That's good. I'm proud of you.
I don't know if I'd say it's good. I feel like that's just a lot of food. That might be too much food. But you know.
You got a calorie dump sometimes. Dump a bunch of calories in yourself.
You can just get rid of the thing for cool screenshots. Doesn't tell me how to craft these things. Am I like missing something obvious?
Like crafting with a crafting table?
I have built a variety of crafting tables at this point. But I need a cockpit and like a generator and stuff. And I'm not sure if that's something... I'm not sure if it's a physical thing I have to craft. I did the carpenter station. I did the block station, the crafting station. Wait, which ones do I have? Crafting station, block station, carpenter station.
It looks like there's a sword blueprint, but I'm not sure what it is there.
Split plank edge.
Here
Oh,
it
I
is.
guess that's a better weapon. And then I got a shield too. And then stone weaponry and copper weaponry and a boat? And a bow? Oh, is this it? There it is. I need sticks. Sticks and stones may break your bones. Ouchie. Ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ow.
Oh, ooh, ow, oof, my bones.
What was that joke I made earlier today? Abraham Lincoln being assassinated by John C. Reilly or something?
Yeah, that
I've
was
been thinking
good.
about that one.
That one was that made me laugh my ass off.
That's my style of humor. Dad, if you weren't there, you know, you wouldn't get it. But
Oh my god. Everyone said that they laughed like crazy that stream, so that's good.
it was a fun
And you know,
stream.
the Fangs stream that we just did, people really liked your jokes also.
I hope so.
I could tell that everybody really liked your jokes. They liked your car and the kind of the silly meta commentary stuff between all the different participants was really funny.
That was
I think it was great chemistry.
It was fun. It was a little weird for me, on account of you know, you go live. I'm here now. I'm the main character. Right. This is my stream. I'm the main character. It was weird being a side character in someone else's stream. I didn't dislike it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like that's not something I've done.
Oh,
before.
that's cool.
So it's like it was like it was weird. It was a little weird. It's something I might have to get. Sorry, I thought I heard like a bear or something. I'd have to get used to. Got jump scared. Depending on the size, it was like a medium personal pan pizza. It was a lot of bread. I'll be honest.
I think you did well.
I want to build an axe. So I can deal with wood a little bit better. It was a fun stream. I would definitely want to do it again sometime.
The graphics are really nice in this.
It is.
Like,
This
like
is
that's
like
womp.
this is like low. Right? I had to like remove the graphics too, just because I was a little bit worried about the stream exploding.
Yeah, I feel like running shit on low is a good choice right now.
It's just difficult. With I was saying I was thinking maybe getting the Steam machine, depending on the price point, would be what I do instead of building another computer. I don't know entirely. I'm a little undecided. So I like building computers.
Right now, the prices are fucked up, so actually a pre-built might be cheaper.
The prices have been fucked up for 5 or 6 years now. It's been awful. I don't foresee it getting particularly better. But either way, I don't have like the money to build a.
I got a good deal on a pre-built that just had good shit, and I've just been okay with it. I've never had a good computer before, so I've only had this for a few years, and it could run. Usually, it can run stuff pretty good. But I think I've wanted to do 3D stuff, and I've been unsure about it. And if I did, I would only do retro games, I think. Or stuff like that's easy to run.
Like 3D games?
No, like I'm 3D. Like my model is 3D or something.
Gotcha.
Or the 3D environment or something.
It becomes a little bit wonky. I can't lie to you. My biggest problems are that I do 3D stuff. Unfortunately.
It seems like you really need a powerful PC.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it all in one PC, I don't think that's the best option. I do think you need to split it off into separate PCs at a certain point with 3D stuff.
Yeah, definitely. One of them needs to like run capture, and the other one needs to just be running itself.
One runs the game basically, and one runs everything else.
And shit, yeah. Game's always going to be the most costly.
I want this.
And some games are easy to run, and it's like I can get away with that if it's easy to run, but like if you want to do anything. This game is really cozy.
Is there an overall goal or basically just open world survival? It's basically open world survival. I compared it a little bit earlier to like Skyrim, but the way that I play Skyrim, not the way that most people play Skyrim, which is you just explore a lot. I think that's probably accurate. It's just you go around, you explore, you build your stuff. I think there's bosses. I believe that there are there's like bosses you can go fight, and it's just kind of building up your stuff. Same goal as Minecraft, kind of.
Yeah. It's in that genre, and it might have like some uniqueness in how you use the airship, or like maybe dungeons and stuff in the world, and it seemed to highlight the RPG mechanics. So that's kind of cool to see.
Yeah, there's a class system here, right? So as you like level up, I'm not quite sure what you get for leveling. Like I don't know if it's just whenever you build things or if it's whenever you kill things. But then there's this whole fucking warrior class. And then there's an arcanist class, which I guess is going to be more magic based, and probably what I want to check out, to be honest with you. And then there's an engineer class, which doesn't look like it's gotten fully complete, but you could price items, you run fast, you better tools, that kind of thing. I don't know if there's a max level or anything either. Tomorrow I'm dedicating the whole day to it. I want to try and get. I guess I could just talk about it. I want to. I have a few days that if I get 500 hours of total watch time, which isn't that hard. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. We do pretty good around these parts. I can get some keys for us in the community, which would be pretty cool. It would be nice to be able to do that, and then I can get more people in to play the game. Because this is a multiplayer game. I think it's only 4-player multiplayer. I will say. I'm having trouble finding sticks. I need to craft an axe. That's what I need to do. Whoa, look at that. Like a broken planet.
Whoa, that's really cool.
I was gonna be like, yo, look at the island over there, and then I looked up further, like, what the hell?
combat's nice.
Some of the best combat I've seen in these games.
Skyrim-y. It is Skyrim-y. Oh my god.
It's very, very Skyrim-y.
That's kind of cool. Like that's good. That's a good hack and slash.
Capybara.
Interesting.
Coconut doggy.
I love these types of games too. Oh, little capybara.
Snarling boar. What are you? Oh, it's a little hen. Holy crap.
Pheasant.
Look at that.
I love the way it's trotting.
Yeah, it's just fucking going, dude.
It's like Woodcock Wednesday. When they dance on the street. What can you do? Yeah, if you like have a different or something. And there's like a few. There's like an enhanced version too. I don't think, but other mods are on one version and not the other. So
For Skyrim?
For Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of... Skyrim's an interesting case. You know, they added a version that has fishing.
That's what?
You just go fishing
That's
in
so
Skyrim
cool.
now. It was like the newest version that they created, which I have mixed feelings because like, why are we still making Skyrim in 2024 or 5 or whatever it came out? But you know, you just got Skyrim for your Switch. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I played it on release. It was one of those games that was like huge, right? Everybody was talking about it. I easily put like 300 or 400 hours into the game on my Xbox 360. I think it may be the game that I played on my Xbox 360 that caused my Xbox 360 to sound like a Boeing 747. Every single time I powered it on. Did you ever have a 360?
Uh-huh. I have
You
two
know,
of them.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I had the old one and the new one.
I had one that I won in a contest on like the release. On the release of, so it's like it was an original one. It red ringed. I sent it in to Microsoft and they fixed it for me. And then my brother got one. He got the one that I use now because he doesn't really play video games. I just kind of stole all of his consoles. My mom got mad at me for it the other day, or like 6 months ago or something. I was like, "Oh, "What are you talking about?" I let my parents begged me to give them back the NES and Super Nintendo, and I also gave them the 2600, the Atari 2600, and the Sega Genesis that they got me as a Christmas present one year. And they have not played it. They have a huge CRT TV that they wanted. They're like, yeah, we're gonna hook it up and play it, and then they just didn't. They never did.
I guess they fucking never got around to it. I be playing video games all the time. I love video games.
Me too.
Were your parents gamers?
Yeah, I think one of my earliest memories is playing Mario 3 with my dad. Except, oh, I didn't want to put that there. Oh, no. Except my controller wasn't plugged in. So I was like 3 or 4, you know, like I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
You were born to be a gamer.
And then like another early memory is playing, because my dad had an N64, so I was playing Cruisin' USA on the N64, and I couldn't figure out how to get the car to go because I was like 5. You know, like I was a baby. Yeah, video games have always been big for me. Sometimes you want to hang on to things for sentimental value even if you don't play them. Yeah, but that's, like, I had them.
It's frustrating for you.
And I was playing them. So it's like I wasn't gonna get rid of them.
Couldn't they have just, like, come over and played it?
No, I suppose not. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have any problem giving it back to them. It's just like, well, it's just like it's just sitting in storage now. Parents shaking my head.
It do be like that, especially the older you get. The older you get, just like, there's just so much more humanity to your parents. Just forgetting to do things and, like, they become old farts. Just, you know. As it does.
As we all do.
Yeah, as we do.
Need more rocks.
Need more rocks, yeah.
Feels
Billy
so
Corgan.
chill.
He's just like, CIA stole the rock music. He need some rocks, yo. That's what he was yelling about.
Seeing them change and whatnot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a
weird
weird type
seeing
of
people get
change.
old.
It's a weird type of change because they don't like change their core self or something. It's just, it's like things that are like inevitable to change. Like not their core personality, but like they, just like little things kind of add up. I think that change type. Because I don't know, I feel like some of their behaviors, at least my parents, I think about something like that. Like it's a little bit, some of their behaviors are like reinforced even by the fact that like.
And sometimes you grow an understanding of their behaviors.
Yeah.
That you did not quite have the experience of whenever you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's storming, but it's not like really raining. That was thunder, lightning. It was very, very frightening.
Very, very frightening. Me.
Galileo?
Galileo. Figaro.
Okay, now I can make more copper. You'll never take me alive, coppers! Or whatever.
You coppers!
I love that era of, like, crime films and stuff.
It is really cool. I guess, like, I often actually go out of my way to watch old crap.
Have you ever seen
like
Scarface? The original?
Not the one with Al Pacino?
No, the one from the 40s?
No, I would like to.
It's, yeah, it's about, Al Capone. Because that's his nickname.
That makes sense, because, I think when they create the idea of Tony Montana, it's supposed to be like a Miami parallel.
I'd like to rewatch Scarface, and then I want to play the Scarface game. So maybe Monday, maybe we'll watch Scarface.
I do like to do that, where it's just like you have to announce. I don't know why. I got it from The Office. It's like Bob Odenkirk in The Office. It's like a little tiny bit. It's like he's not even there for like long. and it just like you get a view of another office that he runs, like his character that he runs, like an office, and he does this thing where he's like, I'm doing Dylan. He's like, he like warns the office about what his fucking impression is gonna be.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
always found that really funny conceptually, like warning people about your fucking impression before you do it.
Warning people about a joke before you do the joke is really funny.
There's something about it that's like,
I think
it's not like imploring it, it's just the fact that it's like, I'm doing Dylan, like it's like something like, I'm doing Bob Dylan, guys, like, watch out, almost, like, it's like in his tone that really makes it funny, because it, like, it tells you what he doesn't have to say, and I love it when shit is like that.
How do I
Oh, sorry,
learn?
it was just laughing, but Saul Goodman, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I like, Mr. Show. I watched Mr. Show.
That's right.
For the first time, not too long ago. And, pretty good.
David Cross is in that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's really funny too. Like the two of them. You know, I've had a bit from Arrested Development in my head like all fucking day, literally, and I think even yesterday too. It was like, I don't know what the context of, like, okay, honestly, I need to look up the there's a Arrested Development wiki that's like super helpful. I'm gonna look it up and I bet it's gonna be on the Arrested Development wiki, which is super funny that it works that way, but I just have to like just type the quote in and it will work.
Wait a... I don't know how to use these recipes. Ooh, that was nice. Black Dahlia, holy shit. Oh yeah, there's a whole alchemy system.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't quite build the alchemy table yet because I can't make glass or tropical wood planks. I don't think I have tropical wood, but there's like a whole... This game's wild. It's already
really
off rip.
You might say... Everwind? Wait, that's not the name of the title. Of the
You might say it's Everwind.
Windingly cool.
I need... Oh, I only need to craft a balloon.
As Marge would say, Everwind.
Everwind.
She's like, I always mispronounce wind and wind and winding as all the same word, and I always thought that was cute in like a funny way. Like, it's so true. Some words look like they should say something and they don't.
Well, I guess she'd be like, it'd be more like, Everwind. Oh, homie, Everwind.
I'm playing Everwind.
Oh, Marge, I am Homer Simpson.
I am Homer Simpson. That's not what he sounds like.
That's the Simpsons, and then Bart goes cowabunga or whatever.
Cowabunga. That's right. Bart does go cowabunga.
You know, you were talking about
He goes, Marge.
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 You were talking about doing the arcade TMNT games. There's Simpsons arcade games.
I was playing that. I think I sent you a picture of it.
I just remembered. There was a 360, a GameCube game, a GameCube Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Shredder's Revenge or some shit. That always made me really mad because it was really fucking hard. That we should try and do sometime.
Actually, yeah, I think that would be good.
I like Dolphin existing, right? Just as conceptually, because it allows you to play multiplayer games. through the internet, and that's awesome. It means you'll always be able to, well, maybe not always, but you don't have to sit together in a room to play these games anymore, which is how I played all them all for my entire life.
Pretty cool though. Yeah, cause like I like the Switch emulator. It's kind of nice. Stuff. I don't know why I was thinking of that. That's kind of gonna be fun too.
If you have, you know what? We'll talk about that.
Catalog thing, you know, like the retro shit or whatever. It's kind of cool. There's some stuff in there. It's fun.
Oh, like the emulator within Switch.
Because I've got the online and stuff. I've been wanting to play that.
I would love to play more of that stuff because my Switch is kind of sitting there right now, and it's sitting there waiting for GameFly to send me my copy of Resident Evil 9, which I'm hoping will be there tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll have it tomorrow. Because it's getting to a point where it's like getting a little bit like I'm a little worried that it's lost in the mail. So hopefully it'll be.
Maybe, that's like gotta be like maybe the worst flaw of GameFly is that it's like subject to the clumpiness of post.
I feel like if they just like included shipping like logs, it would be way better. I don't know why they did. They shipped it on like the 12th, so it's been about 5 days, which, you know, that isn't like that bad.
They do say 5 to 10 business days.
Yeah, so it's like it's still within the time. You should rewatch Arrested Development. You watched when you were younger, but didn't appreciate it. Yeah, I think same.
There's some good. I'm okay. The moment I'm thinking about is like, I don't remember what season it is. I think it's one of the newer ones.
I haven't watched any of the newer ones.
Not the 5th one. It's like the 4th. Maybe it is.
I quite liked it. It's one of those shows that
he's like, you guys were having sex 7 weeks ago, and he's like, they remodeled my room at that time, and then there's like something that they're saying. I thought it was construction, and then he's like, that's why I thought you said don't pull out. So I keep thinking of that line, don't pull out. It's like such a funny fucking thing to say. Oh my god, that's been in my head all fucking day. Sorry. Oh my god. We should watch some comedy crap together, just like for funsies, you know?
I don't mind that and anything that's like Adult Swim related. I've been thinking about, and then also crap. I just had it. I had it in my head, and then I just lost it. There's another show. Okay. One of them, you know.
One of them. One of those shows. Wait, let's grow old together and die so that we can watch all the things and.
Futurama!
All the video. Futurama is so good.
Think about rewatching Futurama, because it's been a very long time.
They made new shit.
That's kind of why I want to rewatch it, because I know they made some new stuff.
They made a few more newer seasons, and I watched some of it, but it's like how the newer Simpsons is like. They got like some type of. The fans have started making the show, which is either good or bad. It's like when mods come out with all their inevitable caveats.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me because the new showrunner for The Simpsons was a writer for like almost a decade there, and he was like a really big fan of the show, I think, before he got hired. And then because he got promoted to the showrunner, he's kind of done a better job with it lately. I think they've even been mentioning that because the voice actors are getting too old, they've been considering ending the show, like, legitimately.
They should?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a hot take.
The voice actors have actually expressed this themselves, that their age is impacting the show in a way, where they don't think that it's fair in the sense that they're aging up, but the characters are expected to stay the same, which is like, I think it would be kind of better to go in that direction anyways, and maybe show more of like, they always did used to tease episodes about the quote-unquote future, and I don't see any reason why the show couldn't evolve itself into that as some type of conclusion, that it, it just, we moved on, is a fair conclusion to The Simpsons. Everyone did. We already did that, so it would make sense that, you just like see the future, like Homer is an old man and shit, because it's like that is kind of.
Well, they had that really existential.
They've future episodes and shit. They do that so often, where it's like that's like the intent in a way, right? It's not just like an itchy and scratchy ass episode. It's not supposed to be bullshit. It's like, hey, I don't know, like when Lisa fucking married the British guy and then it didn't work out or whatever. Like that was kind of a funny glimpse into the future or whatever. But I feel like legitimately having the characters like go through better growth and stuff to end the show might be interesting. I've always thought that myself. It makes me think that the showrunners kind of head in that direction, which is interesting because like Futurama had a plot, had a really long ongoing plot over several seasons of stuff, which is cool, like the Nibbler stuff and like the, I don't know, fate of the universe bullshit and time travel with the brains. There's like silly stuff in that, and I do
feel like they had
I
a lot of like
that
like interspersed intentional plots, but Futurama was at its core something that you could throw on any episode and you wouldn't be surprised.
Cool. That David X. Cohen is a kind of a good showrunner, and it's like he's sort of always been there for Futurama exclusively. I guess in that way, like they don't have to please anyone with The Simpsons, whereas Futurama always had lower ratings. Which I think Futurama is a better show, but it just, like it didn't do well for Fox or whatever because it was like sci-fi, I guess.
How do I fly this thing?
People are like, give me another rerun of Tim Allen's new show where he fucking dates your mom.
Tim Allen, mom dater.
Yeah, like that's like what's on TV these days, and it's like, fuck, man, fuck. Tim Allen, man, you can't just be doing this shit. Get off the TV.
I don't.
Go back to Home Improvement.
Flying Ship Corps. What am I missing here?
The episode where like finally snaps and kills that neighbor with the hat. The ending, dude. Home Improvement. Home Improvement. Psycho.
I feel like
I'm do the joke.
I feel like I'm missing. I don't know what it is.
Well, yeah, you got the pipes, and you got like freaking the engine.
Got the pipes. I got the engine going. It's running.
You got the module.
Cockpit can be used on islands with a flying ship core. You must be on the island to use it. Maybe I'm not supposed to... You know what? I'm gonna build a boat. We're gonna sail the sea. Would you ever go... What's your opinion on boats? Do you have any boat opinions?
I like boating.
I wanted to learn to sail at one point.
Me too.
That would be really cool. But then I realized sailing is like a rich people's hobby.
It is. It is. Though having like a little dinghy. If you already had the property or something.
Yeah. Estrogen did that one for me.
Dinghy, a little dinghy. Oh fuck! I just got that now.
Penis jokes.
That's good. That's good.
I think.
You know what? How many ships are like penis named, anyways? Right?
Oh, so many, right? Like, there's got to be so many penis ships.
So many gotta be like. I feel like even the word schooner to me is just like that's clearly about a penis. That's really cool.
Yeah, penises are so cool.
Oh, they're saying they learned how to sail.
Oh, I wasn't looking at chat.
And I just thought those. I mean, penises are pretty cool.
In the British Virgin Islands with your dad and your uncle on a yacht, it was awesome. Well, that's just wait. Hold on. Is that's just driving a boat, though, right?
Yeah, it kind of is in a way, though.
Sailing.
Well, I mean, a yacht.
Specifically, what I want to do is like with a sail, like on a little like a sailboat.
Yachts can have sails.
Okay. Because that's like I wanted to be able to like one of those little ones that go really fast.
There's different classes of yachts.
I always felt like the Lake Michigan would be perfect to learn how to sail.
A draft yacht is a good example of that. Lake Michigan is pretty big, though.
I've been on. Well, it's big and windy.
I've also heard though that the Great Lakes are a little dangerous sometimes.
Yeah, they can get a little unruly.
In a special way. Because they have vortexes that can suck you down.
Which is why I've always been a little bit scared about swimming in there, but also I think you'd be close enough to the shore in general that it wouldn't be...
Yeah, generally, yeah.
But also I'd love to have like a party barge and go hang out in like the middle of Lake Michigan.
In the new, like, Thomas Pynchon novel, there's a party on a submarine that happens. Because there's a guy with a submarine in like the Chicago harbor, and it's in the 30s, and he's like sneaking stuff in and out of the country, and it's kind of cool to have that as like a plot point, because it's like a big thing in the novel is like how does it feel when things around you suddenly disappear without your control, and also when other things reappear, how does it feel? That's what the novel is focused on, and I find that it's really interesting because it's like the submarine is able to like disappear whenever it wants to, and it is used to sneak things in and out, you know? It's kind of this interesting cool crossing point about that metaphor. Even though it's just an object, it kind of has that significance of like almost being alive, which is Pynchon's novels are pretty wild, so that it is pretty much par for him to humanize, so to speak, a fucking boat that it is like it has living qualities to it. It's not the first time that would be something either, because I mean, there's all sorts of that in those. Like I love the mechanical duck in Mason and Dixon. There's a giant mechanical duck that belonged to like a chef. Like a French-Canadian chef that like vows revenge on the guy and then stalks him throughout like the entire world. Like he like flies over from Europe into the Americas and follows them. It's
Does
really
a
funny.
submarine count as a boat? Yeah.
boat?
It's just an underwater boat.
It's literally it is, because it's like, I guess it's like literally the term submarine is still the word marine, which means a boat.
I've only ever been
So
in
it's
one
like-
submarine, and it's in a museum.
Yeah, the submarine, the fact, it's really interesting that Lake Michigan and such were used with submarines. That's like a really interesting thing.
Well, I don't know anything about that. But what I do know is the submarine that I was in. It's at the Field Museum, and the story is a guy commandeered a German submarine, and then drug it basically all the way back from Germany to fucking Chicago.
Yeah, I in the book, because it's in the 30s, and that's in the 40s with the U-boats, you know, because it leads up to World War II, like 36 and stuff is an important part for that, like, etc. That part of history. But I guess it's kind of interesting because it's kind of like a creepy precursor to world history, because you know what's going to happen in the future. We've already lived through that, in a sense. Like, we know what happened during World War II or whatever for the U-boats to get there and for that guy to bring it back. But then to have the extra story of like they were already doing it before that began, and they had people secretly doing it. It's just like a creepy, like maybe like twist or something. There's a lot of weird little bits of the story, but I always thought about that just recently because it is in Chicago. Like, a good chunk of the novel is in Chicago, and it has all those like little weird little aspects to it. I wonder why he chose Chicago as the city that would represent to him things disappearing and things reappearing, if that makes sense. And as sort of, in a way, like trafficking, right? Making something disappear, making something reappear. You can sneak something into a country that way. If that makes sense.
to a certain extent, it's kind of a very Chicago thing.
Right, because the bootlegging, but that's only one example, you know? Maybe there's a larger idea to this, you know?
It's got a weird energy that's hard to explain, that like New York or LA wouldn't have. There's the Midwest inherently has a weird energy to it that is hard to explain.
Yeah, I find it I like the novel because I find it kind of exciting that he talks about that area, because he typically hadn't before, and to see that there are still some important experiences that he wanted to write a book about are kind of interesting that he chose that area, because the novel he's most famous for has a weird section where the main character's all drugged up, but he that was the Midwest. It is, because it's like mid where I'm not in that time zone.
It's arguably the pinnacle of it. Whoa, look at that! The light reflection.
This game is gorgeous.
What the heck? This game is kind of amazing, actually.
2026, year of the block game, guys. Year of the block game.
There's so many block games. I don't want to talk about them because it's a sponsored, but there's so many block games.
Can we believe it? That block game is so good.
The
people were saying they didn't want block game. I disagree. I think actually we do want block game.
I think we got tired of Minecraft.
I think we did, yeah.
And I think that's where I don't want block game came from. Because it's like, you can only do so much with that style, and people just kept making Minecraft again. It's just Minecraft again.
You could innovate, right? The innovation of like vehicles, more RPG mechanics. There's so many things Minecraft never really did.
It feels like this is the year we're seeing it, and that's pretty awesome.
I feel like it's so cool. Like this is a very cool game so far, and curious as to how the hell they got this engine working. And this ship.
I don't know if it's a custom engine or anything. I suppose I could look into that between now and tomorrow and see if I find any information. But it's I might have said something in the beginning, and I just it's Intel Inside. I remember that one.
Intel Inside.
But yeah, it's fascinating. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Chat, if you're interested in this, there is a link. You can go wishlist it. You should go wishlist it. This is going to be a very cool game. It already is cool, and this is early access. I should grab these as well. I wonder if I have space to grab these. But my real question is, Midwestern City is a confusing vibe. There's parts of the city of Chicago that don't quite feel as city, I guess. Which is maybe a little bit hard to explain. But there's definitely parts that feel less like downtown. There's some parts that feel like completely different places entirely. Okay, what am I going to get rid of here? Oh. Controls are going to take a little bit getting used to.
The Chicago thing I was saying was there's a weird section in his most famous book where he's like getting drugged and he says something like, it's a weird sentence that just gets repeated. It's like, you never did the Kenosha Kid. I just really, I don't know what it means. And it's like said a lot, just like all disparate. And like the period in the sentence moves around all the time too, on the different parts of the sentence, and it's like, it's very strange.
That sounds familiar.
Do you know what I mean? The Kenosha is like an area there, but that, and he said this a long ass time ago.
I feel like I've heard that sentence before.
You know what I mean? Cause it's like such a bizarre. It's not, cause it's almost a colloquial. People have been looking into this since, you know, forever, since he put the book out. But it's like, the important thing is that I guess the main character had a family, and that family is from I think it's Illinois or Wisconsin. So like, I think the idea is interesting. Like,
does it say the name of a town?
It's made up. It's a made-up town, though. So like, I think you have to like, I don't remember which state it is, but it's in one of the other, and it's meant to be there because of that. Because then you can place Lothrop, the main character, to like being from there, and its family's from there. It's has something to do with the war, the German U-boat thing again. With like it's like interesting, you know. There's all these little details he has always had, and it's taken like fucking 60 years to tell us about. It's crazy. Like, it keeps you up at night, certainly.
One of the books that I like to read, I found back when I lived in Bloomington for a year, in the Bloomington Library. I had a lot of free time, so sometimes I would just go to the library and look at books. There's one book that I wish I could fucking remember the name of, because it's... I'll describe that one to you in a second. But, the book that I think you'll like, because I ended up getting a copy of it myself, is called, The Occult Memory Systems of the Lower Midwest.
That sounds cool as hell.
And it's a book of poetry, kind of biographical, about the author, whose name I'm blanking on, who, just like a bibliography of a very specific snapshot in time from like the Midwest. I think Idaho is mentioned specifically, but besides that, it's very rural, and it's very interesting. And you can read it in like a couple hours, and you probably read pretty fast, so you can probably read it faster.
Yeah, it's like I'm always like reading, you know, and then it's like
if I can read it in a day, you can read it pretty fast.
I like have to snap out of it, like, because I'm always doing it.
Yeah. I think it's a little annoying here that it seems like it does not want to place on stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly you're doing wrong or right here. Why?
So, this is the ship.
Okay.
What I was doing before was not the ship. This is the ship.
This is the ship. Oh, so
So now I'm going to put
you have to
this.
start.
Hopefully I can get it. Pretty good. And then there's this as well. Kind of put in between here.
It is getting warmer out.
Warm enough for you to sleep with your window open? That's crazy.
I am a very big reader. I used to read on my stream, and it doesn't get good views, but like, if people like it, like they're like, oh, it helps me go to bed or something, or helps me concentrate, and I appreciate that. A good book that I've read recently, what types of books do you like? I've been reading a lot of literature that's like realistic lately, but I also like a lot of stuff.
I'm a big,
I
I'm
read
a big
some
non-fiction
Philip K.
fan.
No, I really like realism and nonfiction sometimes too. Like I think that stuff that is more about reality sometimes interests me than someone's like made up bullshit, you know, that has no attachment to things. Not that it has no value to me, but like in one of them you're often impressed into things to find the emotional thing, but in realism it's kind of threadbare. It's like right on the surface. This is cool. Also, you have a flying.
Yeah, we're flying. We're flying.
Flying machine.
I want to get into reading some stuff about Chicago and like the trains and the architecture. It's something that I would be very interested in doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, I love architecture too. I'm not good at it or anything. It's not like I can do it very well, but I love the look of stuff.
We should see if we can go on the architecture tour.
I would like to take pictures so that it could be useful for later when we make a game. The one I told you about that takes place in like the 1880 type environment. I think that Chicago is a really interesting city for that time period. And I kind of think that the idea is cool because it's like the architecture might elicit, at least in the texture work, type of like.
There's some really cool stuff.
Fantasy, you know, almost engaging with the fiction in this time though. The idea like you could really look at all these different things that we did in the past and go, whoa, what could we have done if we had done that stuff a little bit more intensely? There's so many inventions back then, even like flying machines is like a historical concept where
I can't go any higher.
Like an immersive thing that had started to come out in from the late 1600s and kind of onwards in mid 1600s. Like a lot of inventions were happening in the world, and it was not really flat or concurrently historically available. Like the archaeological and paleontological findings are kind of interesting because like you have different scientific findings in different parts of the world, but nobody was like exchanging them all at once, so there's different versions of the same thing in different places, and a lot of it's probably slipped through the cracks too, to think about it too, because like a lot of stuff is just destroyed. And everything gets destroyed over time, you know, like things don't really last. They get ground down to dust and shit.
What would you recommend in like fantasy or sci-fi for Yixel? I have some recommendations maybe as well.
I have been reading an Ursula K. Le Guin novel, like a young adult one, and she's just really good writer, so I guess most of the shit by her is fantastic. Probably has different moods and stuff, but that's a very popular author, though. I just haven't explored them much, and I was kind of fascinated to dip my toes in a little bit, because they've got a lot of work.
Philip K. Dick.
Philip K. Dick is really cool. I really like Philip K. Dick a lot. Like, he he's like a really prolific writer with a lot to explore. And he's very honest. I've really been enjoying Don DeLillo's Libra as well. That has been a really fun novel. It's full of such visceral emotional detail about subjects that are very relatable, but at the same time are loaded with a sort of emotional weight that is kind of scary. And I think that's really cool for a book to do. There's something to it. Because Libra is about Lee Harvey Oswald. He's like the main character. It's from his perspective. And he, of course, right, he kills JFK, but it's like, why did he do that? And it follows his life. And there's just all these different intersecting parts of the story.
Yeah, why did John C. Reilly do that?
Why did John C. Reilly do that? There's like a thing on the... There's like kind of like multiple plot lines in the book that kind of converge into the plot line, and I think that's kind of cool. It feels like very congruent maybe to the Oliver Stone movie, almost in the sense that I think it may be, or maybe the Oliver Stone movie came out after that book was published. Could be the other way around.
I like have you read Fangirl Suicide Museum?
No.
It's a memoir of like some Twitter person about the transgender experience. It's pretty good. That's another one you can read while you're here, because it won't take too long. Hey, Balls.
I was reading some of a girl's work named Kate Bagenzo, and their work has been really nice. I also really like Julie's work. They're the streamer Melody Burst, and I was reading their webcomic called Vete Cora, and I found it to be really well written also. And I know they had often talked about how it was very difficult to go anywhere in the written world, literary world, with comics or art or anything like that, because it's just very saturated, and you have to get lucky and such when people take an interest in your stuff to want to stick around for it and read like a big giant comic.
That's just creative work at all anymore.
Yeah.
It's like any creative work is the exact same as streaming, which is you say that out loud and people are like, what? And then you realize, oh yeah, no, it kind of is. It kind of is, and it's kind of sad.
Libra is both biographical, but also
said hi.
Contains a lot of like realism and fictional elements with the realism in a sort of emotional way, because it's sort of speculative to be inside of his head, you know, because he didn't really know what he was thinking. But the attempt at being able to translate that stuff is really cool. And so I guess the creative liberties that are expressed are mostly used for storytelling purposes, especially in regards to the parts of the JFK assassination or whatever that are like what people get hooked on, right? Or people find the most compelling or whatever, the more the mysterious aspects. That type of stuff is like speculated upon a lot, which is really cool. But it is almost certainly like it's fictional in the sense that like it is dealing with not necessarily the truth, but when you list all of the details and you have to make an inference based on that decision making, you are left with a picture of something. And so that's kind of the book's point, is being able to weigh that stuff, and also to understand something from a different perspective of not a whodunit, but more of like a why done it.
I really like,
in a sense, the idea, we already do know that the thing happened, you know, so it is anachronistically engaging in it.
Shout out Columbo.
Shout out Columbo. The world's greatest detective.
The first ever why done it. Maybe not the first ever, but like, because it might be Sherlock Holmes to a certain extent.
Sherlock Holmes to a certain extent too.
There's some of those that are more why
than... are emotional. Yeah, I think the better stories are emotional because you're able to answer a mystery, but also get the audience to wonder.
Hey, have you read Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's stuff?
Yeah,
Sherlock Holmes.
I think I read a few of his stories.
They are
I have a
not
compendium.
super easy to read.
They're very dense.
It's very dense. It's very old, right? Like
Yeah.
it is. hefty.
Actually, I would say that what's so compelling about them is that they're really fun and mysterious, even in how they're constructed and written. It almost feels like it is engaged in a metatextual way with its concepts of how mysterious the idea of the character. The character's trying to solve almost larger than life mysteries. And the books themselves are a little bit impenetrable because Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was just Sherlock Holmes IRL also. Because if you look at his life, he just had the same shit going on. Like he would he knew like 6 languages and could like fucking box and fence.
Wait, are you
play
sure?
multiple sports.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Ian Fleming?
Ian Fleming was also a spy too, right? So
Ian Fleming is who wrote James Bond.
James Bond, but he was also a spy. The Conan Doyle was a British guy, I think, in the same way. Like he might have been a British intelligence guy, probably before.
I think that's interesting that they wrote these books, and it's just their life.
To a degree, it is to a degree. In a way, it is actually their life, because in a historical sense, there's no. It's been long past their death dates. Like we know who they fucking were. So being able to have all the facts in front of you is wild, because it's like, oh, so actually all of this guy's military service and shit lines up with all the ideas he gained, and why he would publish about crime and mysteries like this is, you know, maybe to him there was something of the world that we weren't seeing, you know, and he wanted to create this character to discuss it, and I think that's pretty cool. I guess that's why I like literature so much, is it's the older you go to, right, the more unique it ends up being, because it's like very personally created and precise and handmade in that sense, because it's like there's a precision to writing that's really important creatively.
Reading's fun, kids.
Reading is fun. Reading isn't hard when you have a library card. Having fun isn't hard. Blah, blah, blah.
I think I used to like reading a lot more than I do now. Not that I don't like reading now, but I liked it a lot more as a kid. It's hard to find the time. It's hard to like be able to concentrate that long. There's a bit of it that's just like capitalism has sapped my brain. Aspect to it, which sucks. But you should definitely, you should 100% go to your library more often. 100%.
I think that being able to read and get through it, even though it's not going to be comfortable because you're going to be distracted and you it's actually good to detox yourself a little bit from that stuff by reading and like just giving yourself time at the library to be okay with doing nothing for a sec and kind of just being okay with some peace, if that makes sense, because what can be nice actually is nothing in a way, you know. You don't have to worry about all the stuff going on. Maybe just focus on the reading, you know, and that can be really comforting.
Also, what I like about movies, to a certain extent, which is a little pretentious, I guess, to say, but just engaging with any form of art. The thing I miss the most in my life, I think, is being in Chicago and being able to go to an art gallery. That's it.
Oh my god, I love art galleries because, and if you come to Toronto, you would love the ROM and stuff and the different galleries here, because
I saw the
you know, they're probably
Art
fun.
Institute of Ontario or whatever it was when we were looking at the map the other day, and I was like,
the OCAD building.
The OCAD, and I was like, that seems cool. That seems really cool.
It's a really cool building. I think you'd love it, honestly. I do love that Toronto is like a Canadian sister to Chicago. It really is, because the name is also the same Native American from the tribes that are around the Great Lakes. It's kind of interesting to think about that, because they're particularly named stuff that you could find on maps that date back all the way to 1520.
Something
like before
that I've always
people were even
found
here.
interesting about Chicago is it's a very bloody town, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of history that just involves fighting and blood.
Yeah.
And it goes back as far as to the native tribes. And it's like that. It's interesting because it's like
the area
it's interesting.
of the Great Lakes used to be controlled by a tribe that had like kind of a king, you know, like a big chief, and he controlled all of the trade. And in that area, which became Chicago, they did have settlements there that they would go to over and over. And in the Great Lakes particularly are huge traces of copper mining that follow along the glaciation, where the glaciers melted to create the Great Lakes. There's like carvings out the side of it and stuff, and in it, in fact, you can even still find huge blocks of copper that have like cuts taken out of them from an ancient time period, not even from, you know, like really old shit before we even got here. You know, natives may have been doing stuff here that we didn't record because we weren't there, and through the European historical sense of being able to analyze it, and then we just work on paleontological details, so it's not as easy to know. But the fact that that's all that copper is there and mined out by those tribes is really interesting, because it seems to have driven the trade. And I think about that when you mentioned that it's a bloody area. Like, that area seems to have had a history of collapsing from that copper empire. And a long time ago, Chicago's name on the tribe maps was Chilaga, and I always thought that's a very strange word. And then it becomes Chicago, I suppose, to something else, but I always found that very weird in general. It's such a strange history that it's that old, that it's like so predative of anything. And
Yeah.
the area is really important, with something to do with the lakes. And I guess I mentioned copper mining, so there's something really important, or was important in that sense, and it's become, in a sense, like, I guess what's so cool about cities is because in that historical way, everybody's been there in a way, like that everybody passes through it, and like it all comes to a place and gets mixed together throughout all of it, right? Throughout all of that history, it's all still kind of there. I think that's so interesting.
It is. I think it really is. Just, I don't know.
Chilaga is a weird name.
I mean, that's like anything. Fucking. There's something about Arkansas and Kansas that
Yeah.
both of those are related to the native tribe there that I can't remember the name of. And that's why when people say Arkansas or something, it's like even more disrespectful. Even though it's like ah ha ha funny bit, right? It's disrespectful to like the tribes that had existed before, and were part of that area, because a lot of American cities, a lot of English words are just Native American words that we couldn't pronounce.
Yeah.
And decided we weren't going to try and pronounce it, so we just were like, close enough, call it a day.
The one for Toronto is a weird one. It's like Totontiac or something. Tarantantiac. It's a really weird word, and it's like an interesting composition to it, I suppose. And there's sort of like a mysteriousness to how we tried to understand them, and I feel like it was. It's a huge part of our country. At the same time, it sort of exists as a.
Yixel says, feels like my dopamine receptors are fried, and reading just doesn't give the same hit as the other shit does. And oh shit, there we go. I'm about to crash into the ocean. Yeah, we as a society, I talk about it all the time. It's like YouTube Shorts, advertising, the way everything is built right now is to maximize your dopamine receptors activation constantly, which is not like humanly feasible and is bad for us, like from a mental standpoint. So there is like some detox. You should go outside. You should touch grass. You should go flirt with the hot goth girl at the bar, right? Like these are very important things. And being online all the time is not great for you. There is some detoxing to do.
But I find that if you push through it a little bit, you will feel better.
Like force yourself to detox?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
If you can read and then you find yourself not enjoying it and getting bored, go, okay, hold on, finish what you're doing, read a little bit more, then see how you feel, and you might just start reading more again.
Scary to flirt with a in-person girl. Yeah, that's why you should do it. Don't get what are the kids saying, mogged these days? Don't get mogged by a Ben Folds song. Come on now. Oh, there's like an actual break you can use.
You can talk to girls. Come on. We're right here.
So dating app filled. I've never had a good experience on a dating app. Maybe that's crazy to say.
My main experience at a dating app recently is sending 16 letters out to people and not getting a single response back except for one person.
I would rather
This person is now a really good friend of mine, but
if possible, go and just like speak to people in person. I think it's because I used to be really socially anxious and stuff about it.
Like literally, it's so much easier to just go to the fucking like T-girl Sapphic, hang out, and meet people. Like everybody's there to do the same fucking thing you're doing. It's gonna be so easy to do. Oh, what are we gonna talk about? Oh, I don't know, fucking trans girl shit that we always talk about.
I talked about making out, and is there something like fucking chasing me? Oh god, it's a bat!
It's a bat!
I'm over here, I'm hearing like the sound of wings flapping, and I'm like, what is happening? Turn around and it's a bat. Rather just 100% the other person is interested. Well, I mean, if you're at a bar, to a certain extent,
if you are at the place that like I went to a Sapphic night, and I gotta say, good environment, because it's like everybody's there and they're like, I'm kind of gay and looking to meet someone. Kind of works. It's if there's anything a city is good, it's at doing, it's finding solutions for a problem.
I will say, catching back up on it, 12 Gazania said, I like to go to a library, pick a shelf, and see if anything stands out. And yeah, that's the same. No, I don't want to hurt the capybara. I like to find books that have interesting names, and then I read the back cover, and then maybe like the first few pages, and if I dig it, I dig it. The book that I was talking about that I don't remember the name of was so interesting. It was a book about a fictional, like, pre-apocalyptic event, which is to say, right now, right? Yeah. It had stories about, like, it was some kids, they went to go fucking hang out at a waterfall, right? and they were doing like stupid kid shit, and there was like relationship drama in some of those stories, and then one of them was about a paramilitary organization that was like going to civil war in the United States with another faction of the United States.
It was by William Gibson, was it?
I have no fucking clue. The first story in it, and this was if you know what I'm talking about, I would like to know what the name of it is, because the first story is so specifically, genuinely, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's about a trapper in the 1800s who falls in love with a bear, kills it, and fucks its corpse. And that's how they decided to start it. I'm like, I'm starting to get to the point where it feels like I've hallucinated this book. And I need to know that it's real.
I think I know what fucking book you're talking about, but I can't remember the name.
The cover was yellow.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah,
I've tried Googling it, I've tried looking it up, and I can't find any information.
That exact plot you described, that rings such a bell.
To read House of Leaves? I have read House of Leaves. Or as much of House of Leaves as you can possibly read. Have you read House of Leaves?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 or 4 times. It's really fun.
It's cool. I like it a lot.
I just like playing with it sometimes too, in a sense of just like, it's really taught me how to read better, because it is like, kind of like, I don't care what I'm doing, and so you can kind of engage with it in a really unique way.
I kind of need somebody to read it to me, in a YouTube video.
I'd love to.
Where it's like, and this is what happened, but this is what was actually happening. That kind of thing.
Like a YouTube analysis shit.
Yeah, because it's like I want to hear.
I wanted to do that for some books, actually. I actually wanted to do that.
I think
couldn't find it.
If you did some YouTube analyses, it would be really cool.
Do you think people would like it? I feel
people
like
love that shit. Yeah.
I wanted to do it because there's no media on Thomas Pynchon at all. There's like none. I would watch that. Oh, thank you. William Gibson is really good too. Jacob Teller. Yeah. Jacob Teller's stuff is really good. He's got some really good videos.
Yeah, I know. I really like Jacob Geller. Jacob Geller is one of my favorite.
Geller, yeah.
One of my favorite YouTube people, and kind of one of the reasons why I would like to get Nebula. Did I just get myself stuck in here? Are you kidding me? I'm a fool.
This guy's got some great. I think I was just watching one of these the other day.
Every time he drops a new video, it's like, well, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm going to be making some little kind of essay stuff for the second channel soon about some video games, and so I don't know if it's going to be as good as, like, that stuff, but I hope it's at least decent and you all like it.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's really hard to shoot for the moon like that, I mean, they make good stuff. But it's always really important to try, because you'll get there through trying, and seeing what does work.
The music got really, like, introspective. For that.
Does the game have a dynamic soundtrack?
The music changed whenever we fought the enemies before. So to a certain extent.
Minecraft kind of is, I think they added some stuff like that. There's some cool mods I was exploring for classic Minecraft in the alpha betas and stuff, and it's like, it just seemed really interesting because it was like InfDev Plus and stuff, I think is the mod name, and there's like a triple pack of them, but I just thought it was really interesting because like early Minecraft is very bizarre and mysterious. And they kind of took that and they expanded upon it. Kind of tried to bring it in line with how there's lots of stuff to do in like regular Minecraft now, but like if you were to do you know, upgrade those older versions of it almost like it's an alternate reality, what it would be like. I find that's really cool. I've been watching shit about it. I wanted to play it myself. This is nothing to do with what we were talking about before, but I guess I was just thinking about that because like all these block games are making me excited. I think I like all these fucking block games.
There's a lot that we've been looking at recently. I think this is the one that I am most excited for because I got sponsored. I got sponsored to play it, but also this is amazing. Like I'm having a good time, and I haven't even done any. Like I haven't done anything. It's been a very, very
like the intro here, but it itself was kind of interesting to fucking build this ship and like get going.
Yeah, like nothing specific. Nothing like much has happened. It's been I've gone to a couple islands. I built some stuff. It's been cool, but I haven't like done much. You know. I like it. I like this game a lot. No, there's definitely more stuff. I'm not saying that there isn't anything to do. I'm just saying I haven't even had a chance to.
I'm wondering if there is progression out there, but I wonder where it is.
So there's I guess that's the problem with it being procedurally generated, right? That's kind of.
I'm not quite too sure.
It's the game probably also isn't sure because it's just you know, you go around, you explore. I think it's just going to be about building up your cool ship, and it's like I just upgraded the ship. I'm not sure if you caught that. The ship's core. I need some more coin. Then I can upgrade it again, and it'll go faster. Lucid Block seems interesting. I want to play Lucid Block soon.
Yeah.
I would like to do a Lucid Blocks stream.
Oh, I could couch with you again for that because that's single player. But like, I'd like to see you play it though.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind. If you want to be on couch, you can be on couch whenever you want to. It helps. If I'll be honest,
Yay,
I don't mind streaming alone.
I love couching.
I don't mind streaming alone, but it also is nice to just have you around, I guess.
I do feel like I feel like we have some fun banter and conversations and stuff that evolve, and so it's never. I'm always excited to just like hang out, and we don't necessarily have to be doing anything. I think that's why I like couching and stuff.
I do.
To me, it feels very like Big Sister core, where like I'm hanging out and it's like we're smoking cigarettes or something, and I'm watching you play Fallout New Vegas on the fucking tiny TV in our living room.
Cousin mode.
Cousin mode.
No.
I guess you level up in the game by killing the monsters and maybe collecting resources.
Unsure if it's collecting resources. Definitely can guarantee you it's killing monsters. And then beyond that, I don't know what to do, but I'm kind of just building my ship up, trying to unlock stuff.
Figuring it out here, because like
I
guess you got pipes.
Yeah, so my goal is to expand this out and then maybe turn these around a little bit and have 2 more of these big sails. I don't know if that's going to help me with anything in particular. Maybe attach some more like engines. Maybe that would cause it to go faster. I'm not sure.
Go fast.
Then we also have like the energy generator, and I want to figure out how to use these blueprints and stuff, which is currently something I'm not entirely sure on how to do. But I need to expand this a little bit. I think I'm going to cut down some trees here. I need to make some of this.
I've always had experiences like that where I've had really good couch experiences with my friend playing a game rather than me playing the game, and I've had relationships in the sense like, and friendships where like it's not a big deal that I'm not playing the game with them and we're just like hanging out because we like to see each other. And to me, I really like that relationship in a sense because it's like, it just feels very easygoing, but there's just something comforting about it because it's very much like I said like big sister or cousin or something, because it has like that energy of just like, yeah, just hang out and I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 8 on the PS2.
Yeah.
And you're hanging there, and here's a bong. You're old enough to smoke weed now. Anyways, I had these experiences I had with my own brother. Like when I was younger, my brother would do shit with me. Like he would be like, "Hey, let's hang out. I'm gonna play on something," and then I'll be like, "Yeah," and I'll just hang out with him. Or it's vice versa. Like usually he'd come to my room or something and play guitar.
Hanging out and watching somebody else play a game can be great. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's 30, maybe close to 40 people watching the stream that would agree.
Oh really? Oh my god.
Probably over like I don't know how many people are watching on YouTube right now.
That's true.
YouTube's a little bit of a wonky beast. I literally have no idea how many people are watching ever on YouTube. So hold on.
No.
Actually,
Docking.
exactly what I want to do. Docking? Docking on stream? Docking on stream?
Docking Bay 69. Docking Bay 69. Sorry, for some reason I yelled that. I wanted to dock the ship.
I've always wanted a dirigible. I'm about to die! I fucked around! I'm finding out! Oh my god.
Oh, those guys are mean.
These are really mean.
So I hope they had like character customization also.
I don't know if there's anything in just yet. I would like there to be more customization of sorts.
Listen to us as two
Beautiful trans women on the internet.
Make customizable characters. I
Allow
want
me
to kiss my wife.
To be a woman. Because I think,
girl.
I think the only character model right now is a guy, or like an androgynous person.
He's just like this thing, this like leathery, corduroy skinned beast.
Oh no, he just, you know, it was fucking, I don't know how to describe how this guy looks.
He looks very Chet.
He looks like some twink, that's all.
Yeah, he does look like a twink named Chet, in my opinion.
Twink named Chet. This is the vibe I come to Twitch streams for. Good. I'm glad. I need a big sister to hang out with and smoke cigarettes with. That sounds awesome. I'll be your proverbial big sister and you can smoke cigarettes and hang out in the stream. Metaphorical big sister? Proverbial is the wrong word, I'm pretty sure.
You know what though? It kind of... proverbial works. Because it's like...
I really want to go to that island there. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Express like simply,
it looks so weird.
You know?
Like shipping docks, you know?
You don't see any... Yeah, I guess a lot of these islands seem to be really...
So far they've all been relatively unique. Very sparse. Very sparse for sure. Relatively
Maybe there
unique.
will be more that have more structures on them and stuff, but these ones so far have been very, very natural. Not lots of guys. This is kind of a neat watchtower.
It's like the last one. The first one had a cool stone tower. The last one had a It had a swamp, a poison,
swamp.
like a poison swamp vibe,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. I'm gonna park this at the top of this tower.
I always think it's really cool that dirigibles refueled at the tops of buildings.
I wanna be able to build a dirigible.
That'd be crazy.
Like if I had Markiplier money, I probably wouldn't make a movie. I'd probably just build a dirigible.
That's like the coolest thing in the world, actually.
I had a plan for a really cool houseboat at one point.
I would love to
That
live in a
was,
fucking houseboat. Oh my god.
That was octagonal.
Whoa. Oh, that's crazy, Autumn. I've always wanted... It actually, in my show, like, the bunkers are octagonal, hexagonal type looking.
I say octagonal. I think I ended up optimizing it to about 12 sides. Because it needed a lot of sides to kind of work.
Duodecimal sides.
Yeah. It was a little bit of a pain, to be honest. But it's like it had to be something or another to be what I wanted it.
I've always loved the visual of a flying fortress. Like, that's kind of a thing in the Morse Corp stuff. I think it's cool.
I like that we have those, but they're boring. You know? Like, we have flying fortresses. They're just kind of boring.
Yeah, they're just fucking airplanes with fucking pipes on them that shoot more. It's like,
Casey,
snore.
What's your favorite single-player Valve game? Of the two single-player Valve games.
Yeah, I was like, what? Didn't they only make, like, one?
So there's Half-Life and there's Portal, right? There's your options.
What the hell else did they do?
I don't think they had any other single-player games. I don't like.
Think about it. Well, I really like Left 4 Dead.
Oh, I did forget Left 4 Dead.
I play that single player. I don't think it is a
I'd count
single-player
it.
game.
You could play it single player, but I'd count it. It's friend swap.
I do
That's what
play
it is.
single player a lot too. I don't know. I probably Half-Life 1. Probably Half-Life 1. Probably Half-Life 1. And Opposing Force.
To this day, I still haven't really played much of Half-Life 1.
Gunman? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever heard of Gunman before. Maybe I'm a fake fan.
I've never heard of Gunman. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh!
Actually, like, what?
I'm fine.
I like Opposing Force a lot. Yeah, ow.
It's okay.
I fell out of a building recently.
Oh, what? What? Dude, you fell out of a building recently.
Life.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me? First time hearing about it is when I'm playing silly game on stream.
No, I didn't fall out. I didn't really fall. I just fictionally, as a telephone, I exploded and fell out of a tower.
Well, I crawled out to the fallout about 6 months ago. Yeah. You just play Fallout 76
my
again.
time, and I want out. Sorry, I keep thinking about that. I fucking slipped last time.
Psychosocial.
Psychosocial.
You gotta say it. I love
Psycho.
Fucking, what is it? There's, can I build ladders? That'd be handy.
Ooh, yeah. That would be really handy.
You know, William Shatner's albums? Where he just...
It's abandonware, how could I have played it?
He just takes a song and just says the lyrics.
Yeah, I do like doing that. I like literally like Rocket Man, right? I'm a rocket man. Rocket Man. How do you play Gunman Chronicles? This shit's old, yo.
Does it look cool?
It kind of looks cool. I didn't even know this is a Valve game.
Oh, I can't build it. Hold on, wait, I can do this.
It's not really made by Valve. It's more just like a mod people made for them. This does look cool. I've never even heard of this one. Wolf Software.
I will say, one thing is that, Sorrow knows her
They know
fucking
about the
game.
Source Engine, yeah. And
Knows her
Source
Valve
too.
lore, yeah.
How the fuck do I play this shit? That is pretty cool. I actually had a story about Fallout 4 that was sort of tangentially related to some stuff randomly, which was like, I was thinking about... Oh yeah, I would love to play the Borderlands games.
We talked about doing something with Borderlands?
Yeah, I really wanted to do that on a few occasions because I had a setup for it that was pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind, still. We still wanted to do it.
I really want to because they're some of my favorite games. They're not amazing.
I cannot sit here and say that they're good games, but what I can sit here and tell you is that I kind of think they're fun to play sometimes.
They are fun.
The new,
I think that's...
I guess maybe not new, but the Tiny Tina is on sale.
Oh, I have that one.
I never played that one.
It's okay. You get to make your own character, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I know like a little bit about it. I wanted to, whenever it came out, and then it just time continued on. You know, and I just started caring less.
Gigantic, but it's not small either.
As download size?
Yeah, in terms of like how big of a Borderlands game it is.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. There's a mod DB of the mod thing for the Abandonware game that is
Beep.
like a.
Flirting
Must
on
have
my
been out
stream.
for a while back then.
Be hitting that yoinky sploinky. Oh, hell yeah. Who up yoinking on their sploinky? Great, are you joinking it? I don't know where I'm going with this anymore.
They yoinky on my sploinky till I splort.
Yo, there you go. Okay, see.
Yeah, right? Splort, splort.
If I don't got me...
Look, guys, can we splort?
Casey's got me. For real, for real.
Guys, can we splort? Everyone needs a Casey. That's what the Morse Corp tells me.
Buy your Casey today.
Out of vending
there we
machines.
go. We're on the same page with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose I could turn the engine off. They're gonna cause it to just like drop out of the sky. Does not seem like it. It's kind of unbelievable how much fun this game has been. That I kind of feel like I haven't done anything, and I want to continue doing it.
Interesting. I'm very enamored with like what this game is too, because it like has qualities to it that remind me of some of my favorite mods in Minecraft. And that's exactly what a lot of these survival crafts can do on their own, is do all the stuff that Minecraft can't do, that you are modding into it to do. Now you don't have to do that, now you just fucking make your own game, and that game can do whatever the hell you want. You don't need to rely on Minecraft's engine details and code that it's using that you might not even be able to utilize, because it's like kind of held within the engine. Like you'd have to reverse engineer it. Just build your own engine, you know?
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, hold on. You get recipes by destroying things or collecting them.
Oh.
The cracked stone block recipe unlocked. Then if I get rid of this, I'll probably get this recipe. Wood plank block. Yep, there we go. Stairs. I don't have those yet. Apparently, I haven't. I haven't decided. They haven't let me earn stairs. That's fine.
I guess it's
Mortivar
like
emblem.
deconstructing shit.
Yeah,
Seems
which
to
makes
learn.
sense. That makes sense.
That does
I don't know
make
why
sense.
I didn't think about it previously, but yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I've not heard much about BL4, but what you heard isn't positive. I've heard that it was pretty good. I've heard that it's
like,
not a
game-wise,
Borderlands
it's
game.
good. I've heard that game-wise it was good, but like it had some trouble running and like had some startup.
I think that's to be expected on any video game that releases, which is bad. It's objectively a bad thing.
Yeah,
but
I think it's just always disappointing when it's so egregious. It's
yeah,
like so prevalent and glaring. It's like, god damn, you can't even fucking play the game, you know, most of the time. And
it's terrible.
you gotta wait for that to be fixed. It's like, come on, like just fucking.
It's just wait to release it.
Sell us a game that actually fucking works, or don't sell us it at all. How about?
And I think that's it's interesting because like the Saints Row game I was thinking about recently, you know, the new one. It was terrible on release. Or Redfall, right? Redfall. These are just games that were not like functionally playable on release.
Yeah.
However, they're probably okay now. And then I enjoyed Redfall.
Saints Row, the new one. I want to check it out because I like the desert environment idea. It probably sucks, but like.
I think it's the comedy is bad.
Yeah, the comedy is like fucking dog shit.
The comedy's cringe. It also is like insulting toward the original series, in a post like irony poisoned way, which is also unfortunate.
Oh my god, Autumn! I fucking saw a documentary on the game that was supposed to be released, and it literally made me like not like actually suicidal for the stream reference. Guys, this is a joke, but genuinely I wanted to kill myself.
That sucks so much.
I'm joking.
What did they change?
I'm gonna fucking cry if I start talking about it.
Well, I don't want that.
It's like, it just actually was a Saints Row 5. Actually, it was Saints Row 5, and they were gonna go do things that were like Saints Row 2, and they were really interested in exploring the true crime angle again. And it was gonna be in Las Vegas, like a Las Vegas city that's like full, like, you know how the Saints Row 3 was very vibrant. They were gonna do that vibrant shit again, but they were gonna try to blend it with Saints Row 2's more gritty style.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to find. They just wanted it to end on a good note, and it didn't work, and they fucked it all up forever now because of that. God, there's gonna be so much cool shit. There's like angel powers from being a saint, and like.
It's really unfortunate how it went.
All of the gangs were really cool.
Saints Row 4 kind of poopy.
Saints Row 4 is weird because it's like not anything too different than the third one. It was supposed to be a DLC.
Saints Row 4 is what I would call aggressively fine. Which is a term I don't use very much anymore. Because it's like, there's nothing wrong with it per se, but it's also like, if I had to rank the Saints Row games, it would be the bottom one.
Yeah, definitely so. I think, and then you get Gat Out of Hell, and it's like that one's also, like, those two are like, you can play them, and they're fun, I guess.
I did not care much for Gat Out of Hell.
Like, what I liked about Saints Row 4 was that the way they used the fake reality was really cool. It's kind of just a Matrix video game, and that itself is
That's
kind
cool,
of
yeah.
worthwhile. They could have leaned into that more. They should have added a slow motion special ability. That would have been really cool, like bullet time. That would have been cool. Actually, yeah, they could have done more with Saints Row 4. I think
Like
everybody
Cyberpunk got released and honestly had a great time
In
with
fact,
it.
and our exact criticisms seem to be what the 5th game was gonna fucking be, and then they canned it because they fucking everybody runs out of money. Everybody wants to make a game, and then they don't make a game
They love doing it. They let every time.
every time.
It's depressing every time.
I should play Cyberpunk now.
I
should play it now because it's had 80 million patches and it has a whole big DLC that makes the game kind of like filled out towards another end that it was missing. And for me, I think that might be enough. That might be okay. That might be an okay experience, you know? Probably like a Fallout.
I could not get very far in Cyberpunk whenever I played it.
Why is that?
I did not like the opening, where it forces you into like a 45-minute to an hour-long tutorial level, and it's just like if they patch that, if there's a patch or like a fan patch, maybe I'll get back to it. But it's just I don't
started in a house. That would be so good.
Yeah, I don't care. I've played video games my whole life. I don't need this. I know why it exists. I don't need this.
I'm sure somebody who, and this is true basically on an almost universal level, like somebody who's never played one of these big, cool RPG games will probably be pretty hyped to have that intro happen to them.
Yeah.
But not somebody looking for like, for me, what it lacks is an authenticism to the Cyberpunk experience, which is the tabletop game is like snappy. It's like super fucking snappy, and it's like everything you do in that game is like seconds ticking down of a bomb about to fucking go off. That's the point of Cyberpunk. It's supposed to be really, really on your edge, and 2077 lacks that quality because it needs to be like this big open world sandbox. Yeah, exactly. The intros are probably cool if you like the lore. If you're already kind of on board for it, you're gonna sit through the 2 different openings to the game based on what you picked. That is a
oh shit.
Wait, why is Hey, whoa.
Thanks for the raid! Yeah, this is a missing can I report bugs? I don't seem to have a way to report bugs. I don't know. All I know is I just made a shitload of this stuff, and that kind of sucks a little bit. It's fine, but it kind of sucks a little bit.
Why is the texture missing? Like, what the heck?
It's early access. That's gonna be my way to answer anything.
The missing is the Half-Life one.
That is odd. I don't know why that is.
Maybe it's just intentionally like a reference in the game's engine.
Maybe it's in the Valve Source 2 engine.
Making fucking Minecraft in the Source engine feels like a nightmare to think about.
Be really funny though.
The Source engine's basically just a pile of duct tape.
What Minecraft mod is this? This is not a Minecraft mod. This is called Everwind.
This isn't SMP? This isn't the new SMP?
This is not the new SMP. This is called Everwind, and it just released. I am sponsored. This is a sponsored stream. You can play the game yourself. There is a link, a pinned announcement. Oh, fuck. There's a pinned announcement, and you can play it yourself. Tess, what else did you get into? Was it more speedrun? I watched a little bit of, oh, that's not the way I wanted that on there. Of you doing the bubble percent, the Kirby game? Kirby Tilt and Tumble? Linkle Tilt and Tumble? That sounds... Never mind. It looks fun.
You could tilt in my tumble.
I will. We'll do all sorts of tilting.
And tumbling.
And tumbling.
And spitting and bop it. And twist it.
And twist it. Pull it. Bop it.
Bop it.
Place it, but I can't. You know what? That's not what I wanted, but this is way funnier. I wanted it to be like a mast. Didn't finish any runs today, but you have a full day tomorrow, so I finish early tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes you don't finish a run. That's what I've learned speedrunning Mario 64. Sometimes the game hates your guts.
Sometimes it's like a fucking, like a single neutrino passed to the cartridge, and that's why, you have cancer today.
There we go.
The sun was facing a little bit magnetically in a direction, and then a neutrino flew into the cartridge, and that's why you missed the jump.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutrino flew into the cartridge.
Jimmy Neutrino flew into the cartridge.
And caused your speedrun percent to lose.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that just Jimbo-tastic? Jimbo? That's what he says. That's what Hugh says, right? Or what's his... Is his name Hugh?
I want to say his name is Hugh. I never really watched...
Hugh Neutron?
Yeah. I never really watched Jimmy Neutron, because it was Nickelodeon, right? I didn't have
Yeah.
I didn't have the Nickelodeon sauce.
It's one or the other, right? It's one or the other. If you had Nickelodeon, you probably didn't have the other.
I didn't have either.
Neither of them. I only had a channel. I had a public channel that happened to get children's programming, so it would get cartoons, and that might have been... That's like the only way I ever saw Nickelodeon stuff, was it would be out there. All under one syndicate here.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of helpful, because, I mean, we buy shit from America anyways, right? In terms of our cartoons that we make isn't really nearly enough. So you don't really get the options as much. You don't really choose one or the other. You just sort of choose something simple like that, and then they usually... But, I mean, you could get giant packages and stuff, but that... I didn't really have access to that. Especially younger. We didn't have cable for a really long time. And we would just use VHS recordings. And then we did get cable, and the VHS player was really helpful because we would record cable to our VHS tapes. And then watch them so that we wouldn't... You know, like, it would kind of save money because we would get, like, a cheap cable. And then be able to record... It was just kind of interesting, you know? I kind of miss how involved it was back then. In that type of economy, in the early attention economy, I guess the stakes were very different. Not that the type of shit that we're even angry about now was non-existent, though, because I do think about that in terms of a generation we weren't born for, the Ronald Reagan type generation, did go through, like, what the fuck?
So you lose your stuff whenever you die, but it becomes an orb.
It becomes a freaking glow orb.
That's kind of cool. This is so the big difference between this and like your Minecraft or your Hytale is that this is an RPG. It's just procedurally generated and you can build stuff. That's the big difference. That's something I want to make sure that y'all know. I really like this.
I want to play this with you.
If we hit the goal that I have to hit, then no problem.
Yay!
The part of the sponsorship is if I get like 500 hours of watch time, which is not that much, to be honest with you. That's not a ton of watch time. I will get 5 keys that I'm going to distribute to friends to play this game with me. I think it's only 4-player. Maybe I'll give a key away to the community as well, because I think it's only 4-player. But we'll see what happens. Well, you know of one other run that's been done? That's how I like to do my speedruns.
If they add fucking character customization, that like fucking sells me super.
I'm sure if they... You could check the Steam page real quick, see if they have a roadmap.
Maybe they got a roadmap. I want to see that. Because,
'Cause
like,
I'm
that
not...
shit, everybody likes it. It's really important that you do that in your games.
And it's an RPG. It's an RPG, right? So it's like it should have something.
You want to be able to make your character in an RPG game. Everybody wants to roleplay as who they want to be. You should give them all the options in the world.
I don't want to scold the devs and make them feel over. Oh.
No, but
Ooh.
but like. But
well.
People would like. I'm sure our feedback is actually good because they're in early access.
Oh yeah.
Tell us what you want. And that
Right.
would be on my wish list for the devs, is that...
Right now, I'd like them to not have missing textures.
Don't have missing textures. I'm not sure how that happened, but... that's
small dev team.
That one out.
You know, it's like, it happens. It's probably if I had to guess, doing 3D stuff, having done 3D stuff, it's probably simply just a, whatever error.
Like a string? Yeah, like a string is like typed wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that's called, but I'm blanking on the name
Like
of
a
it.
typo or something in the way.
Yeah, literally just like a typo.
Like a typo. It feels like it should be able to grab where the texture is, but it tried to, and it went like, nah.
So like,
Nah,
nope, and instead of the game crashing completely, it's like, well, here's
this one.
Here's this one, so that the game doesn't break.
Yeah.
Interesting that the backup texture is literally just...
character.
It's on the... Is it on the...
Yeah,
okay,
it's on
good,
the Steam
good.
page. Adjust facial features, select from a variety of hairstyles, and choose the skin tone. See, that sounds like it.
Is that... Hold on, is that out now? Or is that on the...
I don't know, it's on the Steam page, and it's like... It's listing all the features.
There might be an item or something.
Let me look at, like... Maybe there's... Maybe there's a roadmap, right? Maybe there's a roadmap.
Yeah. I mean, that default texture is just a pretty default texture. It's not that anybody in particular has used it. It's just default UV stuff. Like Blender has it. This is the Hightail killer. Depending on how quickly Hightail can work, Hightail might have been the Hightail killer. Which is a little unfortunate, because I'd love to see Hightail do more. Yeah, no, this is, the music's so good and chill. It's a very EP type game.
I'm not sure. But it does list character customization to a degree as an option, so...
Maybe,
Interesting. And all the advertisement stuff for this game too, like just like in terms of what you can do, looks really cool. Like there's these villages and shit, and lots of structures and different biomes and stuff. So that's
yeah, and
really
we've already
exciting.
experienced so many little like different islands.
Oh my god! And you really could make a ship of your dreams with this type of shit.
It seems like I'm locked a little bit on customization, because it's locked to upgrades, and upgrades allow you to do more, have more space. I can't go outward much more. I've kind of went, like, the biggest radius, but there's obviously, like, ups and downs that I could do.
See if these guys got like
I want to go over there. To the warehouse district. Is estrogen an option? Estrogen is always an option. In the game, I literally have no clue. I'm gonna go with a no.
Consider adding estrogen.
And you have to get in the rival CPU tournament. If I need what I need for the rival CPU tournament is a poster. If we make the poster, if you want to, can you make the poster for me, Saro? Just like a little like this is the poster, and then save. I'll put in the date, and I'll announce it ASAP. We can do one probably by the end of the month. I don't think I need the whole fucking month to be like it's the first day. Now we're gonna announce it because I think people sign up in that first week, and then it's just wait until the end of the year. But I'd love to bring back the CPU tournaments. The CPU tournaments are really fun. Did you ever participate? Were you there for the CPU stuff? I don't recall.
Oh, I don't think I was there for that day. I remember you doing it though.
We did it every month for several months, and then I lost one, and then it got hard.
I would have put, I don't know. I know you sometimes, you like put characters and you can name them, right?
For the CPU?
Like, yeah, the CPUs, right? You can name the CPUs.
It depends on the game.
Yeah. Or even colloquially, like the fans might call them.
Oh yeah, no, I let people name themselves.
Yeah, I think that's funny. Sorry.
And then I will name them whatever they named themselves whenever I'm commentating. Pat, hold on. Can I? You know what? I don't want to show you it. But we have a whole scene for it. Where is this a temple? Is this the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Ganon temple?
Apparently, you can. Customize your character.
It wasn't because of Smash Infinite specifically. It's just because it was a lot of effort. It was a lot of effort to put it together, these CPU tournaments, and I needed a break. And then we moved on to baseball, which I want to do again this year, the season. What is this? This is terrifying is what it is. It feels like I found a boss.
Yeah. What is this big thing? Fortress.
Me when I take off my underwear. Oh, my inventory's full. I like that you can build like RP, like there's windows and shit. You can build RP stuff.
Sorry, chat. Just thinking about sucking cock.
Classic. Classic. Who up thinking? Never mind, don't answer that. I don't want to know. No, I should keep this food and I should make food. Me every day when I wake up. Yeah, this is the ongoing bit for the day. What of it? Okay, so now I got a cool bow.
Oh, you can customize your character.
Does it say how? Because I would love
Yeah,
to know.
it looks like it's in the main menu.
Okay, see,
profiles.
I was thinking that might be what it is.
It says like profiles.
Whoa, you could make. Hold on. Tin ingots.
Hmm.
Oh, and I got pyrite ingots. What am I supposed to do with pyrite ingots?
Tin and copper make bronze.
Yeah. But you need just like the individual stuff. I don't know what to do with the.
Yeah.
God, my shit is so fucking full.
Yeah, I guess in the main menu is a button for profiles, which is where you customize your character.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and there's girl options.
So I'll probably do that the beginning of next stream.
Yeah, next time, yeah. Me repeatedly asking to look pretty.
What?
Me repeatedly saying, I want a character customizer so I can be a girl. I want to look pretty. Like, that's like my entire conceit of it.
You say that a lot.
I do! You might notice in games I like to make myself pretty.
I have
It's like
noticed.
my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is fucking play dress-up games, actually. I wanted to play Style Savvy on my stream more. I don't think I did, actually, but I've really wanted to.
I kind of like the idea of those shitty DS games for girls.
Yes, like, actually, I've wanted to play those so badly. It's like such a fun shovelware stream.
I kind of my world's hottest take. I kind of love shovelware.
Me too.
Kind of a shovelware enjoyer.
It's cool because it's like, I like how sometimes there's games that are just like, they're just made for like commercial, like it's so like the McDonald's games, you know, or like, it's so funny.
Any game for the any game for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, oh my god.
Why was the Super Nintendo that bad? Why did they do that?
I don't know why there were so many shovelware titles to the Super Nintendo. It's actually awesome how fucking shitty it was.
It circles back to the Wii.
It does. Home Alone 2 on SNES immediately popped into my head over and over there.
Which I think
I played Home Alone 2 on SNES at my friend's house, and it was like it was literally the most frustrating game I'd ever played in my life.
I think that would be The Lion King for me.
Lion King used to make me fucking scream at my TV.
I was a controller biter.
Yeah. I had a fucking older cousin that gave that to us, and it was just torture.
My handhelds, a few of my handhelds have bite marks from whenever I was a child. I think that's kind of funny.
You should bite me.
Sure. Since you asked so nicely. Anytime, or whatever. I think I've done a... I don't know if why I have these skulls. In that sense.
I don't know why I have these skulls. Reminds me of Squidward when he picks up his hat thing from the closet and he just looks at it and he's like, why haven't I worn this yet? And then just puts it away. He doesn't care.
Can I put these chains somewhere? They're just attached chains?
And just throw them away.
Oh, they're automatrons. Damaged steamer.
It's a steamer.
Stanley steamer.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna explode! Okay, that wasn't as scary as I thought it would be.
That's what we are, but minus the letter R.
Yeah, I'm a steamer.
We're steamers.
Oh, I got shit.
I just can't help but think of the word steamer in like a really bad context.
Uh-oh.
It's just kind of a funny word. Yeah, I'm a bit of a steamer.
I'm a bit of a steamer myself.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a steamer.
Guys don't seem all that harmful. Except for when they explode.
Zombies.
And then they hurt a lot.
Zombies. Zombies from the zombie dimension.
I'm a steamer as opposed to a flamer.
Yeah, right? There's like something really funny about the phrase. Bit of a steamer. Bit of a flamer.
Robot girls be like...
Yeah. Robot girls be like, beep beep boop
boop. Beep beep boop boop.
I love when Bender, like, gets all, like, blushy about circuit diagrams. That shit's so funny. He, like, goes to the porn theater and it's just, like, a circuit diagram chart.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, he's like, oh, mama. Like, that shit's so funny. That gets me every time.
So this is, like, a whole, like robot world?
This is a robot island.
Is that a maggot? Is that a giant maggot?
Robot Pirate Island!
Ah!
Ew!
It exploded all over me.
Ew, explode.
Get out of here.
Explode him if you've got him, chat.
In the club, straight splorting it.
Oh, that one got on me.
Yeah, how do you like it?
Good thing I got sunglasses on.
How do you like it? How do you like when they splort all over you?
That was my own splort. I splorted that and it like, went right at me.
Ben Stiller, whatever movie.
There's something about Mary?
Ben Stiller, something about Mary, hair gel.
Hair gel moment.
Ah, you missed me. Ah! I'm fine. Ish. I'm fine-ish. Ooh, what's this? Crystal of Blaze.
Oh, crystal.
Floor, rusty, steamer, metal crystal holder. I can't break any of that. Huh? What the hell? Trampoline? Oh man.
A launcher.
I wish I could break any of this and take it.
This is so cool looking stuff.
It's so different from what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
How do I get out of here?
I'm not sure. Is there a door?
Oh, there we go.
I just. Yes. Looks like there's this hallway door. Okay.
Also, these trees seem fucked up. I wonder if they're a special kind of tree. Yeah, they are. Rotwood. Like rotwood planks. They make blue wood.
Blue wood. The vista of like the alien planet is really cool.
Would you be interested in playing V Rising with me?
Yes. I wanted to get that game a while back and I never got it for various reasons.
Easily one of my favorite. Oh, don't like these guys. Easily one of my favorite games.
Oh.
It's like Vampire Diablo.
You can like build a house and shit in it too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Build pretty like
I
major
really
structures.
I really fucking liked that that's a thing in the game. It like there's really cool mechanics in it. I'd love to play it because you play as a fucking vampire also.
Yeah, no, it's unironically one of my favorite games.
So cool. I really want it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Really cool.
I'll see what I can do. It is sale time, you know.
Oh. I was could I be right back? I just need to use the restroom.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna be chopping down trees and stuff.
Smooch.
Oh my. I did not realize this game was gonna be like this addicting. whenever I popped it open today. It's so cool. But we haven't done like a lot of mining or anything. We just kind of like surface leveled. Oh, what is this? Fabricator. Testing station? Probably not. Yeah, I need the next level up. Where are you at? Come on, punk. What if it gave me the recipe for it? I'm gonna get bronze. How many hours do I have so far? However long the stream is, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Like I just booted it up today. Tomorrow I'm gonna dedicate probably the whole day to it. Oh, how many watch hours do I have so far? Low ball estimate 20 times 2. Presumably average 20 viewers. That's 1 viewer hour per, you know, it works out weird. The other day, when me and Casey were streaming, we streamed for 6 hours and had 137 hours. 172 hours? Might have been 172 hours of watch time in that one day. Crystal of Blaze. Crystal of Blaze the cat. Luckily, they have like a widget thing that calculates all this shit for me, so I don't have to calculate it. It's really nice. I think I'll always find it fascinating as I grow as a streamer, seeing watch time. I had a stream on YouTube a year ago or something that was really popular. I think it averaged like 25 viewers. There was like 120 people in there at one point watching at the same time. And I had enough watch time on that to be like however many hours there were in an entire month. In the span of one stream. Like, that's crazy. Damn it, I can't do anything on this island, really. It's just regular fiber? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Ah, Casey went to the bathroom real quick, but I will give you my wisdom real quick. While you wait for Casey. No! I'm not very wise. Do you smoke another bowl or just go to bed? That's the ancient question, right? Do you have anything to do tomorrow? I think that's the follow-up that's important. If you ain't got nothing going on, I'd say smoke another bowl. Hang out. Nothing to do tomorrow?
Yeah, smoke weed, yo.
There you go, smoke weed.
There you go, there's Casey's opinion.
Asking, smoke weed or go to bed. That was,
They did... so... That's my opinion, is, smoke a nightcap, yo. Smoke yourself a little bit of a nightcap there.
Best time to smoke, in my opinion, is right before you're about to go to bed. I think it's where they say it messes up with your dreams, so maybe not really, but...
Well, I usually give myself, like, a good amount of time, like, I smoke. And then I, like, go do something, and then I get tired and I go to bed. Because usually smoking weed makes you tired, right? So you kind of wait for it to kick in. I make sure to do it a little bit. I'm a pro weed smoker, you could say.
Professional. I turn these streams into weed.
It's true.
I think that's a lyric to a AJJ song.
That's so cool.
Where it's the song called Strawberry Probably, and the lyric is I turn albums into weed or something. And I heard that once and I was like, fuck yeah.
It's good fucking... Yeah, I should listen to more Andrew Jackson Jihad. You know, I did a long time ago. Not too long ago, but you know, more like when I was in school. Kind of had the time to
one of my favorite bands.
Music and go between places a little more in transit. It's a good time to listen to music. I haven't collected albums in a really long time. I kind of have my music collection sitting on the shelf, but I don't have a CD reader anymore, and I'd have to fucking I've been wanting to redo my entire music collection, put it on an external hard drive, and carry it on there for the rest of my life, so I don't have to fucking worry. anymore about that.
That'd be smart.
Yeah, that way I wouldn't have to. I could move it around. Gray was showing me a MP3 player. Well, not an MP3 player exactly, but like just like a tiny, like a handheld, knockoff, like a bootleg, iPod Nano Classic or whatever, like the big fat ones, like the fat pod, and it has like 160 gigabytes or something, a bunch of gigabytes of storage space for your music on it, and it controls kind of like the old classic iPods, like you just scroll with the wheel and
you should
choose menus and shit. But it's like a knockoff, so it's really cheap.
You should show me that.
Yeah, Gray sent me a link to it too, so I can buy it directly.
Cause I'm very interested. I was thinking about getting it one of those smaller iPod with the wheels.
Yeah, you could hook it up USB, and it's not Apple, so it's easier to use with your PC. You can just hook it up and put your MP3 files on it.
I had one of those when I was a kid. The iPod.
It's really helpful. I have a recorder and stuff and different things I put music. And now I use my phone, but it's like I'm kind of sick of using my phone, and the ports are never good on these things. The headphone ports are never good on these things.
To one extent, I don't like using my phone, but to another extent, it's like I do kind of like YouTube Music.
It's streaming is very helpful in terms of a music collection because it's very
I've
helpful
found a lot of good music that way.
Just internet accessibility has been a long time coming thing for musicians. It's just that I feel like our avenues for monetizing it in pro artist ways, of course, has been consumed by a capitalist culture, but there's still sort of like all sorts of artists out there all trying to make a living, so eventually different answers come about, and there's different solutions. Like Spotify worked for a really long time for a lot of people. Now it's not so much anymore. It's kind of losing some of that traction, and Google still offers plenty of crap, so YouTube Music's always kind of going to be useful. Everybody puts their music on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube, so music's on YouTube. And I'm still one of those people who, if they need to look up a song, checks to see if somebody has uploaded it to YouTube, because it might be rare or something. Maybe they got a rare recording of it. And it often is kind of like a good place to find stuff like that. Because unless there's like a fan forum, you're probably not going to find bootlegs very easily.
No.
Unless they're dumped on YouTube or something. And I love bootlegs, because I like watching concert type stuff sometimes, or at least just listening to some stuff live. Especially if I kind of have a good idea of how they played it. It can kind of be nice to hear that and see what they're doing and stuff. I mean, I made a lot of music too, with just simple stuff, and it's a little indicative too. My artwork is also pretty restrictively small and limited, and like the way I think about game software might end up being that way too. And the same way I've treated OBS as like an exercise in never using GPU ever, basically, and trying to do everything as cheaply as possible for my computer somehow, but still trying to make it look good, is very difficult. Like it requires me to use cheap techniques that are like non-shortcuts to the way that you can just slap a shader on something. Well, but a shader uses more resources, so what if I just faked it, right? Faked it somehow through image layering and stuff like that. It's way easier for your computer to render something that's an unchanging variable or an unchanging set of properties.
So
or
I
even
finally,
just a wave. Simple sine wave or something.
Finally figured out how to use these to use these recipes. You have to press E and click.
Oh, and then you read them.
Little wonky, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know you use it out of your inventory.
Me either.
Yeah, I guess worth to note that's what you do in the game.
Leather. We haven't killed any animals. We haven't got any leather yet. Well, time for the murder arc.
SpongeBob boys.
We're back. Are we back on SpongeBob Boys?
This is a fucking podcast or something about SpongeBob. I don't know what this is. SpongeBob's a great show. I love SpongeBob. It's great. I don't think I need to watch a podcast about it though. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe we gotta give the boys a chance.
I only watch one podcast. I lied. I don't watch any podcasts.
I don't think my friend showed me one that's a fun comedy one, but I don't listen to many others. I think I haven't listened to a good podcast in a while. It did. I mean, Welcome to Night Vale is a podcast. I always liked that one.
Welcome to Night Vale's pretty good.
Welcome to Night Vale is really cool. Like it's fun.
Night Vale's easily one of my favorite podcasts, I would say.
It's like so transcendent of anything else in the medium. No one did that. Really. It's like Homestuck bullshit, right?
What is We Are Not Alive? You've suggested it like multiple times over the last few days. All I know about it is it's by the guys who created the SpongeBob Boys, which means nothing to me.
I don't know what this one. Okay, let me look them up.
Isn't Night Vale an audio dramedy? That's still a podcast. I think they consider themselves a podcast. Audio podcast.
Well, I mean,
one of my favorite audio podcasts of all time was in the style of a 50s radio drama. Like like the daring adventures of whatever and whomever, like that kind of deal. I remember I went back in like 2018. There was one that I was listening to. And I was like, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is an enjoyable experience. This looks like it's just blue wood again. Why not even stop here? I don't know if it's worth it. How are we doing on fuel? Okay, so yeah, I got over 2 hours of fuel left. Longer than I'm gonna be live, probably.
Well, I guess it's a YouTube channel about writing or something. Got something to do with Reddit. Sometimes they look at No Sleep, maybe to, because people like short stories. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Very varied.
I wouldn't call them podcasts, but I like those.
I'll check them out.
Those channels that are like horror stories, like No Sleep stuff.
Oh yeah, there was a guy that I don't know where he went.
No!
But it was cool. What?
No!
Unreal crash.
Send and restart. It happens. I'm not that surprised.
Unreal crash.
Well, we now know it's the Unreal Engine. That we now have that information.
Missing. That makes so much sense. The texture missing, and it does that because like. The Unreal Engine's kind of like the Source Engine.
A little bit.
It's like it's like so tied to it. It's like blatant in a way.
Oh, it's Naked Dude again.
Profile. That's where you change it, apparently.
There we go.
Yeah, you can make a new profile here. If you change it, you can be a girl. So you can, in fact, be girl.
Good.
And that's great. Now I am really interested in playing this game so I can just be myself and hang out. And be like, hee, it's me. I am a low poly person in the video game world.
decent amount of
It's not bad. I was like, oh, there's
customization.
gotta be something, and then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's good. Like, it's actually pretty, like, extensive. You can just you can mix and match every little detail. Bunch of stuff to pick. Developers, if you're listening, which you are, we know you're listening, please just make more Valheim Minecraft shit where you're like low poly and stuff. It just works for what you're doing. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Use those shaders to your advantage. Place those grass fucking textures down that wave in the wind because you put fucking waving diffuse on them to simulate wind. Just give yourselves a pat on the back when you do that too, also. So go ahead and make those games. Make like 50 of those games right now. Make one where I'm like a cowboy. Then make one where I'm like GTA, but it's like the world's kind of fucked up because it's flooded. Then make another one where you are on an island and it's like lost. Then do another one where you're a pirate. We already did that one. Anyway, then do a medieval times one, and then do one where you are able to do horseback riding in something. I don't fucking know. Add horses. Do one about horses or something. What else can we do? Do one with cars. You just gotta cover your bases.
Looks like
Guys,
it's I like how I've made like an exhaust engine.
That's so cool looking too.
I'm gonna put more balloons there eventually, but I need to expand a little bit more, I think.
The flying machine.
The game's not running as super good right now, but I think it's just loading. I think it probably loaded too many chunks.
Yep.
Is what I would, if I had to guess what happened. I got blue.
Blue.
Unlocked blue. Heading to bed. Good night, balls. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did.
Minecraft block, World War I, but it's like kind of violent. Honestly, because listen up, he was in a blue airship. And he had a blue dog.
And he blew his brain. Never mind.
Listen up about Autumn's blue airship. It's got a vent. And it's got...
Oh, shit.
Sails. There's no sails. It's just got a balloon thing. It's got stairs.
You know, back whenever I was a kid, we had our own Bluey.
We had our own Bluey.
It was Blue from Blue's Clues.
That's true. That was my favorite Bluey.
And you know what?
In fact, I'm the purple dog. I'm magenta.
Well, that's not purple now, is it?
It's not purple, but I'm also magenta.
I don't know why I'm being toxic about it. Well, that's not quite purple now, is it, Casey? If that's even your real name.
It's like, it feels like that's like a position to take on the show, you know, where they're like, but what really happened? And then it's like, and then they like take some shit up, and then they're like, that's not the right color. And then they put a big X on the screen. We had our own Bluey. It was called Watching Bluey. They got on the spaceship, you know.
I don't know if I can make the blue wood.
Why can't you make the blue wood?
I don't know. It just doesn't like exist. I make the planks, but I can't make it like the blue wood.
You can't make the blocks anymore. Red versus Bluey.
Red versus Bluey. That's funny. That's good. That's good. Plus 2.
There we go.
I like how sometimes the music almost feels like Twin Peaks.
This game is very weird too in the way that like the area is weird, like the sky and shit gives way to a very strange thing. And it like totally works because of these crazy sky islands that there's like a weird planet in the background.
And there's also just like the weird exploded planet that's just like not explained right now.
And like everything's just like very unnatural too at times, and that's cool. It's very fantastical.
Yeah, I like this quite a bit.
Some of my favorite parts of Minecraft's like world generation were when it seemed to capture certain geographical features but just exaggerated them to such extents that they were just massive or something, or like had really weird shapes to them, and they always made me go like wow whenever I would see them, because like they'd just be crazy to look at and they'd be almost like naturalistically wonderful. One of my favorite ones was like a weird super cavern underneath a thing that almost like it was like a whole raised island that was on like stilted cliff things that were kind of jagged. It was very strange looking, like it was like a table. It was like a cavern table. The whole area had these weird holes in it and stuff, and I always think about that often, that Minecraft is such like it's very memorable because of the weird areas you discover in the game, but it's odd almost in the way that you discover them in like I don't remember the seeds at all. I don't know what I used, and the stuff's all gone. I don't even know like what it's odd that it was a seed though, so theoretically I could have gotten back to those things. And still technically can. I just have no idea what the seeds were, but it's out there somewhere. I guess it sort of exists in a weird memory. But this stuff is very memory driven to me because of how exploration heavy it is also. They're kind of in tandem. You map out this sort of little area for yourself, but it's like very memorable to do that. I guess it takes a certain type of person to want to do this though too in these types of games.
I think I've reached max height that I can do right now.
Without adding maybe more.
I gotta upgrade stuff, and to upgrade stuff I need coin.
When you pause the game, it's you now.
Huh?
When you pause the game,
it's me. It's me.
You. That's cool. I think that's really cool.
Oh, I'll die here.
Everybody loves block game, honestly.
Block games are fun.
Everwind, or as Marge would say, Everwind. Homie, come play Everwind.
Homie, come play Everwind. Oh, homie.
Please. My character is low level, homie.
Homie, stop eating the donut. It's radioactive donut.
That's my radioactive donut, homie.
Cowabunga.
Yeah, okay. And then Lisa says, like, Libya is on fire, guys. And then Maggie goes, suck, and then the dog goes, bark. Literally, that's picturesque. Congrats, you've done it again, Simpsons writers.
I found some rotten stone.
Ooh, it's
like stone, but rotten.
It's all stinky, it's sulfur.
No, these. The big rock turns into rotten stone.
Oh, weird. Ooh, rotten stone. Rotten stone. Why is it rotting? That's weird.
Technically, everything is constantly rotting.
You need to get here.
Every day you begin to rot more and more.
Radioactive donut is rotting. Don't mind radioactive donut. That's what he would say. And then he would say dough.
No.
No. Right. Radioactive donut made my tummy hurt.
And then Peter Family Guy goes,
And the guy goes, this is my favorite show on television. He was watching it the whole time. 5,000 HQ joke about
And
Seth
then-
MacFarlane.
Then Bob's Burger goes, I sure like work making my burgers.
I like work making my burgers, guys. Hey,
My
did you
kids are
also
so
see
silly,
me
haha.
In the show Archer, also, hi. Hello. I'm also an Archer. Where I am a sex-craved fucking goon who shoots people in the face.
Need a steamer vault key to open this hatch.
I choose to believe that Bob's Burgers is just like the extended sleeper cell that they made Archer do for some reason. Because there's like an episode where he like wakes up from it.
Evil spider. Oh!
It's really funny.
Laser
You're a
spider.
Craved goon.
I need sex craved goons in chat. They drop glass.
Ooh. I like genuinely think that is what it is canon, because he literally wakes up from Bob's Burgers. And he's like a Russian sleeper agent. It's just like such a funny
fine.
idea.
That was scary. Sometimes you'll just be doing something in this game and the game will be like, haha, what if I made it hard? Don't take that out. Don't clip that one.
Don't be hard. Wait.
Don't be hard.
Don't be hard. Not yet.
Big
Not
rusty
yet.
steamer lamp. I can't think of steamer. A steamer's
Big
like a fat.
rusty steamer.
A steamer's like a fat shit, isn't it? Like that's that's all I can think of every time I read it.
I didn't want to say it because I fucking.
Every time I read it, I'm like, God damn.
I didn't want to associate it with a big steamy dump. I didn't want to. But now we have
Now
to
it's been
address
done.
The elephant in the room.
We have to address the steamer in the toilet.
The steamer in the toilet. Put your robots back where they belong. The robot guys who are they shoot steam. I guess that's what they're named. Maybe that's what they do. It's probably reasonable to assume that's the way it works.
To a certain extent, this reminds me a little bit of Rust.
Yeah.
I think it's just because everything is like shitty and rusted in these areas, right? Like in a literal sense.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, here, I have this fabricator now, right? And I can use the and I can't make a fabricator because I don't have the parts. So it's like,
there are science fiction almost elements to it that seem to beckon like some possibilities there that it's like that, which is just really interesting. Like,
that's stone. Rotten ground.
this shit's rotten.
You know what? We need to do.
Left out in the sun.
A steamer left out in the sun.
Steamer left out in the sun, right? Got all rotten. What were you saying?
You know what we need to. You know what we need to do. I know what we need to do. We're going back to the ocean, to the water.
Okay.
This ship.
There's underwater shit.
I can't. So far, I haven't been able to figure out if you can actually.
It'd be crazy if there was.
Swim. I don't know. You can swim, but I've tried to swim underwater.
Maybe it's just like.
And I haven't found a way to do it.
Maybe that's the idea. Is it's just a border on the ground. It's kind of like a ground that's not hard. It makes me think it's helpful because if you fell really far, you could maybe land in the water and not die.
I'm unsure if there's fall damage in the water. There's truly only one way to find out.
I was like, well, how did he get... like, can you get your boat back?
I'm pretty sure I'll respawn on the boat.
Respawn on the boat. You are like loaded up.
All this stuff and nothing to do with any of it.
You are full. You are full of goodies. What's down here? Just sort of like...
Nothing much.
Just water.
Oh, look at that one. It's like made of sand or something. Is it coming down still?
Wrote a story where those are things that I've read.
Starting to think that maybe it's no longer descending.
That's what I was worried about. I was worried that
I don't know why it wouldn't continue to descend.
Can you teleport onto it?
Actually,
does the T button do that?
It does have a teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Which compass mode? Blue? Not blue. Scan area.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
What the heck does that do?
Don't know.
Scanning.
Yeah, it just stopped it from going down.
There's like, it's kind of cool that there's sort of like an anti-gravity type thing going on. I really like this game actually because I could probably build the Morse Corp ship stuff that I designed in it, and that'd be kind of fun to do.
That sounds neat.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like aerospace engineering type stuff that I designed for Morse Corp, like along with it, and I thought there's kind of some interesting ideas within it, like there's a lot of flying vehicles I designed, and I thought that that's kind of like an interesting thing. I think, you know, like it would probably be a pretty different world if it developed big flying vehicles and stuff outside of like planes. That was like maybe a little bit more commercial to the point of the way that we got cars and stuff. I think it's like an interesting thing to think about, a different type of world that runs differently and shit. That's why I get interested in alternate history and stuff, and I think like making technology really a big part of that to me was important. So like designing that technology was kind of cool. Like kind of imagining what would like a commercial vehicle be if it was like the whole idea of flying cars and shit, but it's like the car had never been invented, you know? So like it's sort of more like an airplane or something, and kind of like a blimp, but with like engine stuff. Maybe probably makes it float, stuff like that. I thought about that a lot. I thought it was kind of interesting to maybe think about that. I think I mentioned a flying fortress too. It's like I guess the whole
That's
world
where
would have stuff.
I'm now making this a double decker.
Hell
And
yeah.
then maybe I'll make it a triple decker as well at some point, but I think I'll have enough room to do double decker stuff, and then I'm pretty satisfied. Probably. I kind of wish there was a way to make it faster. I wonder if building another engine would make it go faster. Right? Boost maximum speed. Effective limit depends on flying ship core. I believe I have all that stuff. Ooh, this one looks cool. Not sure if you caught a glimpse of what we're flying toward. Look at it. What a queer word. That's what Nemo would say. From Finding Nemo. Is it Casey? We might have lost Casey.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yep. It totally like flipped out on me there.
What what happened? Do you know?
Just Discord. I think my connection dropped and then it came back. So
Discord doing
I don't know,
Discord things.
You're doing Discord things, yeah.
Man, this is gonna be hard. I wish I could place objects in the water. But I guess it makes sense. It'll be fine. Everybody was worried about you.
Everyone was worried about me?
Yeah, 'cause you disappeared.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, we were all like, oh no, Casey. Ooh.
Discord was poopy.
Chat, we should murder John Discord. That's a joke.
John Discord. He's the big tall man, John Discord. He's huge. He's tall.
I found funny crystals. The crystal of 420 Blaze It.
Crystal meth?
Crystal meth, yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the right one.
I found I found blocks of crystal meth. Let's see what happens.
It'd be a crazy Minecraft game.
Somebody has to have made like a Minecraft SMP, but you make drugs, right?
Yeah, there's gotta be.
Okay, what happens if I scan? Oh, Oh, it gave me objectives.
It's not helping my allegations as the smokes crack streamer.
If you're the smoke crack streamer, what does that make me?
I don't know. Smokes ketamine streamer, probably, right?
Smokes ketamine. Yep, that's how you do it. That's right.
Just cook it right in a fucking meth pipe like it's nothing. And then insta-KO yourself.
World's fastest K-hole.
Okay, yeah, you're just like, fuck it, I want to freebase it. Oh lord.
You know, you want to know something crazy?
Me using the word freebase, not helping the allegations.
Technically, I've done fentanyl.
In what circumstances did you do fentanyl?
I broke
Was
my
it,
wrist.
like, medical, or you broke your
Yeah,
wrist?
they gave me like the accurate dose.
Yeah, because medically it's used for pain.
I wasn't. The thing is, I was still in like shock, kind of. So I didn't even feel pain. It felt also doing just drugs felt like nothing at all, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah, you know what? That it did its work. It did its work.
Yeah, no, I got pretty lucky there. But it was bad. It was because I smashed like it broke it, completely broke it. You know. I'm gonna have problems someday.
I can feel my hands kind of getting arthritis-y, you know? Especially because I draw. It's like, it can be pretty hard on the hands.
The weird thing is, I've never really felt too much roughness in my wrist until I broke it. And now, sometimes there's an actual, like, pain, but it doesn't feel all that, like, bad.
Well,
beyond that,
it does make sense that there might be a little bit of pain, because it's like, the discomfort from the scarring and the stuff is still going to be there for quite a bit.
oh yeah, no, there's gonna be, probably forever, to be honest with you.
Probably forever, yeah. Because it's like, it's just not really possible to heal that stuff.
No, it sucks.
It does
Sucks a lot.
it does its best. It does its best, you know? Like, the fact that the human body can kind of put
I think
itself back together like that.
The most annoying thing is I now have, like, a piece of metal in my wrist. And that's always going to be at least a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that would eliminate the fall damage. I'm a fool. There's so much on this zone.
I think, hurt my leg really badly once, and I remember that really psychologically affected me. Because it's just like, you know, like, makes you very immobile.
I think mostly the breaking my wrist didn't bother me too much. Except, like, I'm gonna have future medical issues and pain.
It was like
Ooh, look at that guy.
It's like my my knee and shit.
But there is, like, a big scar on my wrist now. That sucks. And it's like, it's not, I don't think it's ever gonna, it's faded quite a bit already in the last, like, year and a half, but I don't think it's ever gonna, like, go away.
Yeah, it's not fun, guys. But
Whoa, 1,000?
oh, that's tough. We're only people. Well, I'm a phone, but you get what I mean.
We're only people, except for you.
I'm a phone, so that sometimes what I say might not make any sense, actually. Most of what I'm doing is guesswork.
I can destroy that and get a special resource. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight that int right now. That int nuked my...
Yeah, that guy was way too strong. I think
nuked my health.
He's a tough... I think he's a toughie.
It's like in Skyrim whenever you find the
Yeah.
the giants for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's almost exactly like that. I feel like this takes a lot from Skyrim. Like, it takes a lot from a lot of things.
I don't mind that because it's like you said, is one of the best parts of Skyrim was that you could wander around and fight dudes, which is like, that's what Morrowind was about. And that's cool, actually, because Minecraft needs that, you know? Like, Minecraft, like, would love to have good combat and shit.
This is awesome. Unironically,
Yeah.
this is like the game for me.
Good job, developers who made a game where you play as a witch and you do delivery service in an open world game. That's kind of cool. So then you've got the idea to make this game.
Wait, was there a previous game?
You got a good hit on there. I just looked at the developer's like history.
What was it? What was it called? That sounds familiar.
It's like a witch. Let me look it up again. It was familiar looking. A friend of mine owned the game too, so it was like I've definitely seen it around.
Casey. Sorrow in YouTube chat just said, there's a YouTuber called The Angry Video Game Teasler. I keep getting recommended her videos. I'm so confused.
I think they're pretty funny.
Casey showed me The Angry Video Game Teasler.
I think they're pretty funny. I think they're a really funny YouTuber, honestly.
Is that the fucking whale?
They're like onto something special there, where like it's the same thing I've been saying over and over, which is just like literally just be Germa but trans, and you're already ahead of the game. Or some shit like that, you know, like you can do it, is what I'm saying.
I wish I was Germa. I gotta figure out how to get more Germa-like.
Maybe I'll give you lots of kisses and it will work.
I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not against it. I'm not sure how that's gonna make me more Germa-like. Did you kiss Germa a lot?
Maybe. Also, you know, maybe it's like his dog was a big part of his life, right? Like,
that's true.
Maybe you need an auto. Maybe you need like a tiny little dog that.
So you're
like,
you're gonna become Germa because I'm the dog.
Well, it could be. You know, it could be. Do you think they would want to see a phone do that shit? And just sit there, probably, and do more burger rating videos where we rate burgers in a big tier list.
I do feel like to be the Germa of trans women, you probably have to be on camera.
That's what I mean too. I don't really like. I'm a phone, so I do the best I can. I'm a little short.
Well, so is Germa, so.
That's true. Do you think I'm taller than him?
Famous, I think you might be taller than famous 5'3" streamer Germa 95. Canon age, by the way. Canon height, by the way.
I don't know why. I'm picturing Germa as like smaller and smaller. It's making me crack up so much right now.
That's a good bit. That's a really good bit.
Honestly, I'm just imagining him smaller and smaller. It's so funny. It's like
every time he does a bit, he shrinks.
Yeah, actually. Oh my god. This is like, it's like a tulpa. It's like a comedy tulpa. Fucking Christ. Guys, if you ever said, just imagine Germa shrinking. This shit's funny.
There's been a lot of talk about Germa today.
We love him.
But like of most days, right? We don't talk about Germa very often. But today, there's been a lot of Germa conversation.
Was the other day? I don't know. Is he Irish? I don't remember.
He's
in Boston.
I don't know.
It's
you
a
know
pretty
what?
Irish city.
I don't think Albertson's a very Irish name. That feels very like British.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, isn't that like a supermarket? The Albertsons.
Albertsons.
Any British people in chat?
Any Brit users in chat?
Need a steamer vault key. Man. Can't do shit on Steamer Island.
Steamer Island. This place is Steamer Island. It's got the rot. It's got
Rotten Steamer Island.
Rotten steamer. Yar, that'd be a rotten steamer. Albertsons. Fucking
Albertson.
He's a grocery store himself. Just like his face on a grocery store. That would work.
I'd shop at the Germa grocery store. Then again, my standards on grocery shopping is not that high. Oh!
We're mentioning it because Germa's gonna play this game, Everwind developers, and he's gonna make your game really popular.
That's
Fingers
true.
crossed. We're just opening the door to it, you know?
We're open, yeah.
We're, so cool.
I know Germa. Germa owes me personally a copy
and
of
I gave
Elden
them lots
Ring.
of kisses, so we're kind of cool. So
So I'm gonna trade favors with the Germa, and Germa's gonna have to play this game for 500 hours.
Germa's gonna love this
because
game,
he never gave me my copy of Elden Ring.
when I'm bored, I write fan fiction about the Four Horsemen because it's really funny.
Do it right now.
You have to picture Germa them playing this game. Okay. You have to imagine Germa, Vinny Feinsauce.
It's in my head. Poke and stir.
Yeah, it's stir. They're here. They're playing this game. They made their characters. They're trying to
When
make a
does
boat.
the hot, sweaty gay sex start?
Oh my god. They have to get to this island, right? They gotta get to Steamer Island, and that's
They
where
gotta
it
get
all
Steamer
unravels,
Island
right?
to start
They
the
get
hot,
Steamer
sweaty gay
Island,
sex.
and then it fucking unravels, right? It's like one thing after another. They just can't avoid it anymore. And they've been waiting for this moment their whole lives. Anyways, chat, I think you know where this is going. Some steamer. Some hot steam.
Have I
Boiling out of
cosplayed
magic.
after my transition? Chat, I don't think you want to hear that.
I want to hear that Germa owes you $2 million because it's true.
No, Germa only owes me a copy. I'm not making this up. Germa owes me a copy of Elden Ring.
Germa owes you a copy of Elden Ring.
This isn't a bit. Okay, you gotta understand. Germa owes
really
me a
does.
copy of Elden Ring. He said he'd get me a copy of Elden Ring because I guessed because he did a beatboxing bit, and he was like, if you guess this, I'm gonna give you a game of your choice. And it was Mischief Makers, and I knew it was Mischief Makers because that's the greatest game of all time. And then he's like, the mods will reach out, and then the mods reached out, and then they never reached back out.
Oh my god, Germa fucking owes you Elden Ring.
Germa owes me a copy of Elden Ring. I'm not kidding.
Germa freaking owes you Elden Ring. We need to eBay Germa and be like, listen, you owe me a copy of Elden Ring, buddy. And then we'll have a copy of it. He'll give you the copy of Elden Ring, and then we'll do a playthrough. And it'll be like, Germa gave us this copy.
Yeah.
He finally gave us the copy.
I was given this copy of Elden Ring by Germa985.
Yeah, he finally gave it to us. We've been complaining about it on the stream for days.
It's been years. It's been years. I've been talking about this for years. I have a video from a year ago where I said I was talking about this for years.
Now.
It's been
Formal
years.
email to Germa. I think they would be so funny.
I gotta write Germa an email.
Please.
Threatening legal action if Autumn's Elden Ring copy is not delivered.
Please, Germa. For the sum of $90 so I can buy Elden Ring.
No, we're both American, so it's 60.
Oh shit, that's so true.
We don't participate in the mental illness that is CAD, or whatever your acronym of cash is. Sorry.
It's like the shit's way more expensive sometimes here, especially like I think they just jack up the prices sometimes.
It's kind of crazy. I don't understand it, to be honest with you. Why your things are so much more expensive? Because I don't think your money's worth that much less.
No, it's not. It usually fluctuates too, so. But they do. They like add more than $5 onto some things, just like for like regional purposes. Regional pricing is really fucked up. Yeah, it is really shitty. I think what is like particularly why it was that expensive is that something about Bandai Namco, maybe their games just seem to be more expensive here than other companies, I find. Like, they put their games on sale, but it's still, like, pretty expensive sometimes. And they definitely gouged with Elden Ring. I remember it came to $90. It was probably under 90, like, with the price of stuff and then increase or whatever. But it was, like, you know, it definitely like, came to $90, I remember, which was, like, really... I wasn't happy about it, but it was
Oh my god.
Like, it was like Christmas or something anyways, so you know, like
You select you select the upgrade.
Oh shit.
You select it. It doesn't upgrade all three of them. You select the upgrade.
Oh.
That's crazy.
So I guess you have to either farm a lot or you are like Legoing your ship a bit. There, you can only choose one or the other. Maybe.
Well, it's like I've been choosing the upgrade, so now I can do another 6 blocks in every direction. Right. I've been choosing the upgrade that expands how much I can build.
That's like at $50 is still a lot here. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, everything's too expensive right now, just in general.
I know also, like, outside of that, like, buying stuff there's, like, tariffs and shit, so then the prices go up, so...
And none of these
like,
games need to be as expensive as they are.
Yeah, a mix of factors has made shit a little... So, like, I only really buy games when I can. That's kind of an effect of it. If it makes sense with the pricing of this shit for me. I tend not to buy... I always... when the game is cheap, though, it's, like, cheap. And when it's, like, expensive, it's, like, really expensive. That's what it's kind of like. Which is weird. So I tend to just only trend towards cheaper games. Well, it works for me, because I like them, but... I never really try newer games that often because of that. It's a little bit difficult sometimes with the pricing, but...
9 times out of 10, we found that newer games aren't actually important. Good night, Sarah.
So true, yeah. Like, a lot of newer games have been... Like, I've been... You know, in and out of the way.
I should also make an addendum to that to say new games outside of the indie sphere.
Yeah, and like also like the smaller game studio sphere, there's like still plenty of creativity all over the place, but it's like you gotta innovate, and I think that there's just plenty of games still that are like watching a movie instead of playing a game, and there should be more game focused. I mean, these survival crafting games are like so mechanical focused that it's really engaging, you know? Like there's never like an interaction in the game that's like it doesn't make sense. Like everything sort of tries to fit together, and those actions are usually pleasing to do. So I find that that's pretty cool about stuff like this. Like one of the big reasons probably people like Minecraft is for the simple act that if you break a block, it is kind of fun to collect it, perhaps, you know? There's just a little effect to it, maybe. It's the simpleness of like the pop noise too, and all the little bits like that. Like these games have a great depth to that because of the ideas are satisfying, and I think for a lot of games could do that stuff more. And like you can do fucking anything for a narrative, you know? That's why I'm a little bit parodic about it sometimes too, because it's like who knows what's good? It's like more about the spirit of it maybe, and the work put into it. This island is cool. It's kind of alpine-y.
Yeah, we can now kill capybaras and get leather. I'm glad to finally get off of the stuff I need is not the stuff that's in those areas that we were at. So it's nice to get away from there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I need stuff that's not. I need these skeleton guys. I need to kill them and take their skulls.
Like, the other areas were cool, but maybe they had more to do with some other type of thing at this point.
I think it might be something I need in the future, which is why I'm so glad I grabbed the stuff.
Uh-huh.
Right? But it's like right now. Let's slow this up just a little bit.
God, I'm really tired. Shit.
You ready to go to bed?
I'm getting really sleepy. I think I gotta go to bed.
I was gonna say I might just go ahead and call it after this island. Explore a little bit more. And then...
Yeah. Let's explore.
It's been 4 hours. This is about how long I wanted to stream today.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, sweet. Yeah. I was feeling that right there.
And then we can come back to it. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna do this like all day. I need the fur. And apparently we got fat. It's just like I wish there was something else.
Like they're so dorky, but like I feel bad. Like it feels bad to kill them, but they're like kind of dorky too to kill them, and it's kind of funny. It reminds me of killing the pigs in Minecraft and shit.
It feels exactly like that. Is what it is. Like, yeah, it's just the Minecraft pigs.
It's like droopy little things running around.
See if there's anything of a note here. Where did this guy even come from?
I'm not sure. What the heck? He like literally ran down the hill to get you.
But there might not be a whole lot of like important. Get back here. Locales on this one, so it'll be a quick one. Let's give it the once fur. We had a long day. I needed it to just unlock like stuff for fur.
Oh.
Yeah, I can make boots. I think now the boots with the fur. Oh, a cave system.
Oh, God, was looking at her.
What is this stuff?
That looks like
forest ground block.
Oh, didn't...
Looks like ore, but I guess it's not.
I thought it was ore.
I don't know how much I need to dig for ore, or if there's like... I guess I don't understand how in-depth the systems are yet. I don't know how much poking and prodding I need to do to figure everything out. Is this the special... I bet it's just fucking forest trees again, but... I need tropical trees.
To like break down an island a whole bunch and see if it has anything inside it.
That's true. Regular wood.
Strip mining areas is pretty crazy in Minecraft.
I think it's like it'll cost a lot of resources, and right now I don't have a lot of stuff to do. The tool, like I don't have a lot of tools in the way of stuff that I could
Yep.
effectively strip mine.
You could start with like one band and see what you get. But I'm just saying, you know, it's strip mining. Maybe there's something in there, you know.
True. I'm kind of playing it like you play Raft.
Yeah. It is. This game reminds me of Raft.
It's kind of got that transient kind of vibe. Of you just kind of go around and you find an island and then you sail for a while. Except there aren't sharks. I bet this will be really cool in multiplayer, right? No, because it's only 4-player multiplayer. If they had like a massive multiplayer where you'd like you could fight each other, right? You could do like pirate ship stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of sick with it. Well, I think we've basically established what we need to here.
I wonder, like... Yeah. Maybe they'll add some more multiplayer stuff, but that's really cool. Everwind so far has been very cool. I'm very excited. I think you should pick up this game, guys. It looks really cool.
100%. You can click on the announcement in the chat or the description down below if you're on YouTube. And
I didn't even play the game, but it looks fun.
It is. It's very addicting, and we're gonna get you a key for it. And then you'll play the game some more, and it'll be cool and stuff.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for trying to get out. I realize. Fuck, I'm tired.
Sleepy time.
Sleepy time. All right, chat. I'm getting out of here. Let me see. There's nobody. Who am I kidding? It's 2 a.m. There's nobody streaming. Let me get out of here, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna do more Everwind. Good night. Bye bye.